It's a good song to start things off. Set the mood. You hype, Ralphie? Bro, I didn't think we'd see this so quickly. Who knew? Who would have thought we'd get more Optic SSG this quickly? How we doing? Ditech, welcome, brother. Christopher, Hotwire, Johnny. Let the sensational saxophone grace you this afternoon. I cannot wait to see the rematch. Round 2 today. 0-0, welcome, brother. Shanta, thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome. I'm going to move the position of that. Another already consistent streamer, huh? We're busy this week. We're eating damn good, man. It hasn't even started yet. I thought I wasn't going to make it in time, but we're good. We made it work. I wouldn't miss it for the world. How nice is the sax on this? They're rematching 2 days later. I'm not complaining. Mark J, let's go, brother. Damn good Halo. It's about to happen, bro. 2 months. Welcome back. I appreciate you. Oh, that's getting a replay. Sounds beautiful. Hope you're doing well, Grizzly. We did get a fresh cut. Yeah, we just did. How you doing, Steven? Ralphie, welcome. Optitron. Finally. You picked a good one to tune in. How you doing, Nemip? Was on Lucid Stream, saw an OG scrim, was about to start. Immediately jumped in. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I got the streams up in front of me. It's not ready just yet. Lobby's being built. Hoping we see everybody else go live. We had 3 Optic POVs yesterday. Stellar POV first. I'm hoping he's not playing music. I'll watch what I can. Yeah, if anything. Barbosa, welcome, brother. Deleted by Nightbot. Oh, the symbols. Oh, he's hype. He's hype, huh? How we doing, Slush? Welcome, brother. Just waiting for these guys to go live. Here for some damn good Halo. You picked the right broadcast. Where are they? Supposed to start at 4 p.m. stat, bro. Optitron with the 20. Hold on. You're breathtaking. Adam, thank you, brother. You're a goat. That's a generous dono. I appreciate you, man. Hope you've been well. Big W. And we're only just getting started. Oh, is the Optic pod good? I haven't listened to it. It ain't me. It ain't me. It'd be nice if I could play sax like this, bro. It would be nice. Stockbroker, thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome. Here's a little bit more. A little bit more. SR just too good? You think Optic and SSG kind of colluding at this point, right? They're getting high-level experience up against each other because they know the threat that is SR. Now SR has become the team to beat. Wait, they're getting started. I see no live POVs except Lucid. What's happening? go kind us. 5 stream streak. Formal live. Hey, Formy POV. Legend POV. They're trickling in. We got Legend, Lucid, Formal. We're going to start with Formal. All right, round 2. Already. Okay. Who would have thought we'd be here already, bro? 2 days later. Formal's live. I got it. Brand new scrim. 0-0. Game 1. Live fire oddball. Formal POV to kick it off.
Cuts all the way out.
Can't complain. We got porn music. That's right.
Turn ball.
You guys don't even know what you're excited about. Is it the Halo, or you just getting excited in more ways than one, right?
Last two, both on ball. Flank it, flank. One's one shot, Keter. Shot to your right,
There's the comment.
On John. Help John.
He is repulsor.
Smart two. Go be on camo.
Yeah, I guess you back.
I'm in again, weak. Eco, one shot to make. Eco absolute.
Confident opening at a Formal and Optic. Should be camo access. They got a numbers advantage for this here. Beautiful. Lucid's the last guy alive. He isolates the one shot to get the cleanup. They spawn an A off Lucid. Good back down from Formal here. Nice work. Lucid simply just being alive at the screens was enough to team spawn with his teammates.
A-pot, two shot, Eco.
Still no ball time despite all the work out of Formal and Optic. They're heavily outslaying, right? They got a good slight advantage off the start. He gets 1 second.
I'm here.
I know, Jamie. Welcome, guys. Feel free to get situated. We got a long, high-level scrim ahead of us, right? 15 games at least. Formal kicking off this scrim with a spree as well. They got no ball time. They got 1 second ball time. But some beautiful kills out of Formal. No plans to head to Arlington Nitro. You'll give 5 if SSG wins the whole scrim? I'll hold you to that. What about 1 game? How about 1 game?
We're
trying to rebuild the 1500.
Read that.
Get 5 for 1.
Ape.
1 second is all you need. Low key, they could just slay.
I'm looking at green bound for your
TT's up.
Back green.
Yeah, back green spawn is open. Formal's got a cut off here from Nest. Nice denial, Nay, but Stellar jumps in front of it, finds the pick. Nice win from Stellar. Stellar right there with the awareness to know he's getting pinched like that. Pushes out Nest instead of headbutting A directly, right? A lot of players will spawn back B and headbutt A and then get shot, but if you spawn back B, it's an indication that somebody might be pushing out your Nest. At this level of Halo especially. Look at Diffie. I mean, they're getting the kills.
Nice, Sean. What the hell?
Nice win from Renegade again. 2 back-to-back.
One's going for camera now. And then one on ball.
Who's the guy who dropped 5K in gifted subs? Redguard. I haven't seen him since. But I appreciate him. He's a goat.
I need that, John. Careful.
Naded him, yeah.
There's a camo guy.
Use type coming up here. Optic numbers advantage to get to it. SSG taking advantage of the ball time in the back of A here, but for how long? Is Formy cooking today? Time to find out. He got a spree already this game. Body on his snake bite. Easy cleanup. Isolates the head. Not going to hit Eco here. Eco going to come out with the kill. That beatdown's good. Favorable spawn back tower for Renegade. Gives him an opportunity to clean it up easily. Another top level scrim. Can you believe it? We might not have tournaments, but we've got quality practice for Optic. And I think if yesterday and today sets any sort of precedent, we're going to have some pretty good matchups all week long. Very curious to see what SR is up to. They took yesterday off. I'm not sure if they're scrimming today. They should play phase. You know, we should see SR getting some good practice to kind of match this energy. This is game 1, Pluke. Yep. Welcome, guys. Good cleanup from Formal on a Stellar. Formal looking for Lucid. Gonna get double child. Almost gets the isolated 5 shot of Lucid. Nice cleanup from Bound. Here's Optic with the pinch. Nice. Yep, ball rotate to A. Away from the spawners and tower here. SSG staggered as well. Formal gifted a sniper off spawn. This is a good little opportunity. Final score SSG phase was 8-7 SSG, I believe. 8-7 SSG yesterday. Halo Data Hive has all the scrim stats, right? It's usually what we look at the end of the scrim to see who popped off in the final scores. I love it all. I've never been more excited about Halo, bro. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bottom mid. I'm going bottom mid fast.
It's like scrims always happened every season, but for whatever reason, this season I'm dedicated. I'm committed. Can we avoid stellar POV today? The colors drive me insane. That's not the reason I would avoid them. I don't know, Mike. I hear you, Mikey, but it's stellar POV, man. If I can have an opportunity to watch him, I'd like to watch him. Damn good Halo Tarantino. Welcome. Samantha, hello. Excuse me, handsome beard man. I'm a bit lost. This is the way. You found the right direction. Correct direction, Samantha. I'll forgive you for taking this long to get here.
Dice, guys.
Hope you're doing well.
He's dice still, Pillar. Pillar, snake fight.
Expect you to be here the moment I hit the button. Come on. Gotta find a way. I'm coming in with a pinch here. Formal with some good passive positioning from cuts gives him options to stay alive. Stellar still deletes him though. 2 dead right now. SSG. Legend splitting out B. Gonna come in with a pinch here. Yeah, giving SSG a chance to overwhelm Legend. He's got to play this patiently. He's diving. Legend trying to pick up off of any free damage he can from screens. Ends up dying for it. Now Optic in a staggered state. This is a bad situation for Optic to be in. We've got less than a minute left, and 67 accounting for SSG as they bring that ball to tower. Got to find a way to link up as a 4-stack and push together. They're getting out snipe. It's snowballing in the favor of SSG right now. Snipe control. Pretty good killing. Lucy getting back down. Renegade has the snipe. That ball's played. Optic got to flip the tides of the game in the last 40 seconds with a perfect ball hold here. Eco was dying no matter what there, but it's going off the map. Lunchbox is coaching. He's been coaching all the scrims since he joined.
Wait, ball guy was weak.
This is the first match, Noble. And it's mixy. Optic doing excellent in the slays category, but having trouble being efficient with the ball right now.
I'm trying to get ball.
Formal at least has been slaying.
Yeah, I know snake bite. I know snake bite weak.
Uh-oh. 10 seconds. They're going to lose this round. 10 seconds and they all get dropped. Legend with the snipe, not much he can do as a solo man. That's 4 dead Optic. And a confident round to SSG game 1. Wow. Seen that heat out of Formal with the spree 2 minutes into the game, and I thought they were pretty cozy, but the cohesion, the coordination on the ball wasn't there, right? SSG a little bit more efficient that first round. Legend with a slow start. Renegade fighting heavy for that sniper. Does get traded. Legend on top of it now. Can you back out with it? Legend finds 2 in C though. Access to snipe. And
that's 4 dead.
Cleans up his pick. Yep. Ball control here. Back to A. Devo, we got a banger. Welcome, brother.
I'm looking bigger for this, man.
So inconsistent, infuriating as a fan, either immaculate or god-awful. I don't know about god-awful. I wouldn't say he's god-awful. A little bit harsh. Formal alone back here.
One they pot too. Two pit, one pot.
Hit the ball.
They have a sniper in. Okay. Careful right behind you. Careful right behind you. Oh, it's burned. Wait, they have camo? They have camo?
Cutting straight to A to cut off any spawners.
One shot, Seller.
Huge kill if you can get it. He gets double challenge. SSG doing a good job just pushing out together. They're holding hands. He's not getting any 1v1s in this round.
He's on ball. Go ball.
Yeah. I mean, the mark of a good team is that if you're having trouble getting a single 1v1, is everybody's got a buddy system going, right? SR does that really well. Still got to get their kills. Can't get ball immediately here. Still are weak. Nobody in position to pick it up right away. Formal looking down at his controller. You guys seen what I'm seeing? I don't know what that was. How surprising. There's no major this week. It's next week, Noble. And I don't know. Somewhat surprising. I'm not going to lie. It'd be somewhat surprising.
In cuts, going Keter, one shot.
9 seconds off that sequence doesn't seem like much. Yeah, they had a little opening. They didn't get much off of it. And they're consistently getting staggered. Formal spawn solo when there's 3 dead.
I think he's like top screen. Wait, cement.
SSG getting away with murder here. 18 seconds and counting. Playing in front of Camo to secure it for his team here. Just repulse with no beatdown. And that's 3 dead again. They're getting rinsed. Optic slow to rev up this morning. Big kill at a Renegade to stop Stellar, but that camo was not burned. I think SSG's on top of it. It's a guaranteed camo for SSG, I believe.
Balls one, dead.
Good damage on the eco. No play ball. Died faster than he was anticipating.
Cuts with camo, Lucid. I hit him twice. He's just like lurking cuts area. That's him right there.
Yep.
One shot on camo.
Lucid with a shutdown with the commando. And camo from cuts. Major is next weekend. Yes, that's correct. Got no time off that 4 dead opening. Yeah. I mean, they were stacked. They were 2 alive, but yeah, they just didn't play it as efficiently as they probably could have. From somehow dying to a straight nade from Lucid, but 2. Wait. No, numbers advantage SSG. Last alive here, Legend.
Yeah, play. That's good.
Nice play.
Good play.
I'm looking green. Back green now, Lucid big. Back green, 2 shot guys, Lucid.
Waiting for the second player to challenge up from Nest, right? There's always somebody lurking. Formal's aware of it too. They might get flanked by Lucid.
Lucid like A-Pot, guys.
Formal trying to read Lucid's approach here.
Nuts.
Yo, BME coming?
Nice clean up.
Those one. Absolute tires.
Stellar. Stellar getting out with snipe as a bane here. Legend has to find a way to isolate Stellar.
Top tower thing, Stellar.
Yep, there he is, a maniac, bro, coming out of bottom tower. He dies. Nice team play out of Optic there to pick up Stellar before he does too much damage with that sniper. Beautiful denial shots on Lucid. Lucid doesn't even dare to reach Al. Shot 4 perfect shots to keep him back here. Spawn's still open in A. Lucid somewhere still lingering.
Behind me cuts. I don't see one mid, bro.
Formal tried to help Pillars off the comm and gave up his life to the player pushing him.
Come in pillar now.
Kind of an awkward scenario there.
Bottom tower also.
Yeah, once again, not a comfortable position to set up with the ball. They'll get a couple staggered seconds, right? But at least they're playing it. Formal going to do what he can with the nades from bottom mid and bait the ball.
Middle weak, guys. Pillar, one shot. Screens also weak.
Eco's somehow finding timing. Back screens. Jay Howie, how you doing, brother? If I ever see you at LAN, can you bench press me?
These cuts are dummy door or something.
Yes. No, you're crazy. I appreciate you, Jay Howie.
Top mid, one shot eco. Top mid, guys. Top touch, 2 shot eco. Top middle eco. Weak.
2 dead. Why even bother? Formal might be a god when it comes to accuracy, but the C jump, I don't know. We're gonna need a Shyway tutorial.
Rat also Keydor.
You got him just about everything, but not the C jump. Alright, Jay.
Let's go next.
I haven't, in the scrims that we've watched recently, I haven't seen him hit the jump. He's missed it a couple times. I'm sure he can, or else he wouldn't be going for it, but first time, like last time we watched, he was too early, and then that time he jumped too late.
One's in cuts, just nading ball, and then...
This is the first game. First game, only 45 seconds left in the clock. And SSG lead in round 2. Definitely giving Optic trouble off the rip. I expect Optic to lock in and find their momentum, regardless of the result of this game, but losing game 1 in a scrim is something that doesn't typically happen with Optic. Oddball is their strongest game type. Strongest, most consistent game type.
These cuts is fucking John.
One cuts.
Their oddball statistics are pretty immaculate, I'm not going to lie. Even versus SR. 15 seconds to make this work. This is a difficult scenario to be in. SSG is just baiting ball for time at this point, right? Dealing max damage from the perimeter. Less than 10 seconds. Bound plays out forward to get the trade. Even numbers right now with SSG. Lucid with the sniper. Doesn't find the kill. That's big. Legend staying up here. He'll get snipe and control in the screens. With 6 seconds, we got to somehow see a perfect hold. His teammate spawn in B. Formal rotating to B here. They get a cutoff on the A plat. Going to be Nest in a second as well here, likely. Pushing at screen side. 2 dead. This is big. Optic can tie and take the round off this. 6 seconds to close the round. They are down in numbers, though. 4v3 right now. Getting pushed out A plat. Formal can get it to 52 and drop it. 51, 52, drop it. Huge repulse, 2 dead. They're going to win off this. They'll take the round. Off an A setup, the only time we saw Optic get like 1 consistent bout of time, right? Scary scenario to be in. Good rotates out of Formal to stay in the center of the team there. Spotting his teammates in B. He had a perimeter around him. He had the repulse in the back pocket. That was clutch. That was
One's on camera,
clutch.
one's on camera,
Using the
too.
repulse to keep him off the ball and avoid a beatdown, return beatdown is big. He keeps his shields. Extra time away. That was icy. Formal coming out with the sniper off the opening strat. Anything's possible now. That's a momentum shift in the game and maybe a confidence boost as they're kind of back in this.
No, he went for the ball. Snipe some X, snipe some X.
It does shift the tides a little bit here. Eagle going to come out and likely play this ball out through dummies. Formal. If you push too tightly into that wall, there's some sort of outward jutting object that pushes you away from the clamber. It's a weird wall right there. It's why he didn't clamber right away. Always try to space yourself carefully away from that wall. Don't jump pushing into it. Formal coming out with 2 body shots and cleanups. Nice double. Make it 3. He's got pre-nades for this.
He was last one, guys.
Formal cooking now. Legend spawning back B. Yeah, easy killing snakebite. Renegade finds it. A spawn's guaranteed.
Anywhere now, Cellar.
I'm gonna open Sebri.
Nate, one shot Cellar. Cuts on me, bro.
Somehow they make through cuts and kill Formal.
Top mid. Going dice was sniped.
Artsy is fit. Artie is
He
fit.
was sniped down.
Thank you, brother.
Top tower probably down.
How's it going, Grant? If I ever visit Nigeria or Niagara Falls, free tattoo on me. Damn, Grant. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
He's going up cuts now.
I don't have any tattoos. First game cryptic, yes. Trek, welcome, brother. How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday, Chad. Happy Wednesday. We're locked into scrims already. High-level Halo today. 3 hours at least.
All the way out dummies, weak.
Greatest sniper in the game. Stellar's up there. Easily? I don't know about easily, but he's
both
up
won.
there.
Last year, both won. That's guys.
Maybe 3 right now. No, 2v3. 2v3, sorry.
There's multiple on West too.
Ready to get shut down with ball before rotating it out so SSG can get their hands on it.
One shot, Lucid. That's warm ball.
Somehow makes light work of Lucid. Can he cut off Stellar? Beautiful rotate, right? Formal turning on the jets when he needs to. That was a nice slide. Not enough to get the full cutoff, though. Hey, Artie, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, man. Welcome to the chat. Has to be an Optic Formal tattoo? You bastard.
That was weak too. That was one shot.
It's gonna be Formy's face,
Two shot
bro.
screens and one today. 2 shot screens.
Right on my butt
cheek.
cheek.
On screen, two shot.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's insane. I didn't say that.
And on Kim as well.
Niagara? Yeah, we got the better side of Niagara from Canada.
Yeah, too small. Both one. Oh, there's three.
That's
Charlie
right.
steps a little more.
Once again, despite the work out of Formal early in this round, they're still struggling with oddball efficiency here. SSG really making Optic work hard for this.
Look at it.
Easy, I got you. Yeah, what about a full sleeve, like a intricate mural, like an oriental? Is that what you call it? Mural, like a, I don't know, something insane. What about that? Like a $5,000 tattoo. That'd be a crazy project, bro. I low-key want a sleeve though. I low-key want like a left arm sleeve, like 3/4 at least. Optic Halo mural. That's what I want. 2v3. Optic shutting it down at A here. Snipe still down. It's a hot potato. Can they get their hands on it? Nice shutdown by Legend.
No, snipe on max, Sean.
Yep. Renegade doesn't need to come. Oh yeah, he's gonna come back for it.
It.
Purple spawning in OS here means they're coming from B to big door. Yep. Stellar gets to snipe first. Formal a little bit late on that call out with the sniper in A, right? Maybe he wanted to play for it. That almost was bad news bears, right? SSG shouldn't be getting away with that sniper.
I'm on you. You're good.
It's this. This is my left arm. I want it on this one.
Come on, try Salute Eco, one Skeeter. One try Kim on Salute Eco.
It's a damn way, baby. Let's go, Mash. How you doing?
Let's get screen. Let's get Keeter.
Game one, guys. Round 3, game 1. It's tight already. What'd you expect?
Nice name, bro. Nice name.
48 to 45. Optic barely lead.
They've
been fighting off the back foot. Beautiful awareness out of Formal. My God.
One shot dummies, guys. One cuts. Dummies dead. One more cuts to OS.
You need to know based off your team location, off the death cam, where you're spawning and where the enemy is spawning instantly, right? That's a good example from Formal. Certified banger. Oh yeah.
He's A-pipe going in A. Back A now. I hit him once, Cellar. Watching spin.
Good cleanup. Sniper control again. Still got 2 minutes on the clock here. Plenty of time to sweat.
He's Keeter. Keeter Eco.
Overall, Sparty's nasty. Yeah.
Keeter Eco, one screens.
Oh, looking for the face. Doesn't find it. Sniper out of ammo.
Yeah. Here, camo. Go back to cut, Strong. Go back to cut. Go back to
Fox
cut,
calling camo here. Optic going to try to play. You stack their numbers on the side of the map. Guarantee it. It's a brawl for the camo. Renegade Legend working together here.
Good shit, good shit.
Stellar first to die.
Look him out.
Nice help from Formal. Damage on a Lucid and A-plat. Optic on top of camo here. Big. Legend has camo.
Good ball. Two A plat. You guys have a plat. Nice drops.
Huge cleanups by Legend.
I'll get time.
Legend get max mileage at a camo here. Formal going to go back to collect oddball time, and Optic once again the advantage stayed off that camo pickup. Bound blocking tower, meaning guaranteed B spawns here. They're pushing up from B to nest to fight Bound. Trying to break out of the setup Optic has on them. They got him in a pincher. Straight up content. I agree, Terrace. This round might be ending here. Optic down a number. 3v2 SSG advantage. Formal going get as much ball time as he can before he drops this out. Less than 10 seconds to make this happen. Yeah, that snipe in play. Stellar might have it. Stellar died. Less than 10 seconds. SSG is anyone in the vicinity. It's over. Optic, from a scenario they should not have gotten away with, right? Optic was down in the round with 6 seconds left on the timer in round 2. They clutched it up, and they came out on top in round 3. There's no way. There's no way that's how it goes, bro. Damn. I mean, on the bright side, in that matchup, it shows how strong SSG can be if they can give Optic that much trouble. Game 1, like Optic was looking like the weaker team for half that game. It wasn't until the final round, the very end of the second, when things really started shifting. Their slays look pretty good. Their organization around the oddball, maybe not as much.
This is the way.
Probably going to be dedicated, focused on this matchup today. Ego Chow, welcome, brother. Thank you for the follow. So we got Legend POV, we got Formal POV, Lucid POV. Might have Stellar. I only see Lucid on SSG right now. Lucid dropped 42. My God, bro. Holy. Yeah, 3 POVs today. Let's go back. Let's go Lucid, then Legend, right? We're going to go back and forth here. Check out Lucid's POV for the second match of the scrim. I got to be a fair broadcaster. Give everybody some spotlight, right? Yeah, SSG, given that first game up, is a little bit unfortunate. I'm not going to lie. Optic now lead 1-0 in the scrim. We got CTF Aqua, which is a confident map for Lucid. Or, sorry, for Optic. Hopefully Lucid, too. Optic are pretty effective in CTF, especially Aqua. Origin CTF, they do show weakness. Recently, Forbidden, for whatever reason. Optic have been having some trouble, but Aqua, they're generally very consistent. They 5-1'd SSG, I believe, or 4-1'd, right? SSG at the end of their scrim just on Sunday. How we doing, Jams? Welcome, brother. Ralphie, welcome. Gonna be your favorite player to watch. Lucid is nasty. This is gonna be an uphill battle for them, though. Just based off our Sunday results, this was a very confident map from Optic, one of the more dominant ones. Optic lost to, they lost to Nemesis and SSG on Forbidden in the last couple days. For whatever reason, it went from their strongest to maybe one of their more inconsistent maps. Not sure why. The Optic Spartans? I didn't get a good look at the SSG Spartans. They all got the coding, I assume. Ooh, isolating that camo from the back of blue right away. Good patient play out of Optic to sit in the back there. They knew they were getting pushed out by camo. They forced the kill, but that flag is out. Counter pull at the same time, though. Optic going to make a mixie. Who's looking for Renegade? Stellar can pick up off that. Should be a guaranteed pick. Yep, 2 dead. Found now weakened fridge. They found 3, and the 4th player was in yellow. If he's not already dead, this should be a guaranteed flag for SSG. It's Formal. Last guy. Charge him down. Stellar finds it. And that flag's going to SSG coming out with heat for flag 1. Good to see. Especially off that lost oddball. 1v1 Lucid Legend. Lucid comes out on top. Nice to see. Is this Mayor? Huh? What do you mean? 4v2 for a second before the spawners come up in back blue. Optic playing slow once again. I assume they're either all in blue base, unless somebody somehow flanked through the perimeter. They're likely all here. Formal dead, Renegade dead. Misses the skill jump on the way up. Bound's going to take a kill to trade it. We're going for round 2 on this. Legend weak. Finds the trade. That's enough to get a pull off a stagger. Util spawns, though. Nice G-slide right there to cut the map quickly. Keep him away from util spawns. This is not a guaranteed flag, nor is it a guaranteed camo. Optic could come out with a save on both if they play this efficiently. Lucid from util position. What can he do, right? Going to be hard for him to get to the flag. He can play from car 2 with positioning, but he's not getting that touch. Okay, this is going to get rough. Formal dying is big. Stellar picking up off the call-out. Stellar getting 2. I take it back. Stellar saves that. Return comes in, but no chance at a counter cap for Optic. More org should encourage teams to allow us to hear comms and scrims. It helps create a fan base. I do agree, Remy. I think it would be nice. This is a constant dialogue, I think, in the Call of Duty community as well. Like, you know, streaming is a source of content for fans, right? But the objective of scrims is practice over anything. No, that delay might screw him completely. He's got one more thrust. Yep. Okay, uses it to get out quick. But now the spawners can get in the fight, make it 2 dead. Good stagger. SSG leading the pace, right? Dictating the pace in this game. Got Optic consistently staggered. Picked a good POV for this one. Lucy going to cut the angle. Should be just about guaranteed. Does not need to be the one to desperate it, but he'll make it work either way. That's 2-0. Has the better hair? That's true. That is true. No biases there. Chose to ban the heat wave. I think it just it's not the most difficult weapon to use, and it spawns too frequently. It's got too much of an impact over the flow of the game. When a weapon's powerful, it needs to be scarce to offset the impact that it has on the game. If it's not scarce, then it dictates way too much of the game. It's like every time it runs out of ammo, it spawns 1 minute later. Or I guess maybe not quite 1 minute. I'm not sure what the timer is. I think it is 1 minute, actually. It's not on a tier 3 pad. It needs to be on a tier 3 pad. That's the only way. If they red racked it, pros would be fine. It is red racked, but it needs to be on like a tier 3 pad spawning every like 2 to 3 minutes. Something like that. It's just game 1, Optic won. It was tight, though. Optic lost the first round of Oddball. They brought it back late in the second round, just barely. And then clutched up, took the momentum in the third round. SSG now dictating the pace of game 2, though. This is pretty back and forth so far. And they've had a pincer on Optic just about the whole game. Somebody overextended and got into yellow base. Lucy going to cut his losses and try to isolate a kill on one of the spawners. Stellar comes back to try to save that flag. Optic might be getting out with this one. Eco's last alive. He plays the flag to bait it. Going to live in the back of the base here, delay his life as long as he can, but Optic clear advantage state as they run that flag back to blue. What can Eco do from the base is the question. Renegade just was on his right-hand side. Renegade got back in the base! Oh, this is... might be kind of grim for SSG if they don't micromanage the situation correctly. Bound on the return. He will find it. Big re from Bound. Optic in position to plant it. Renegade was in the back of the base, and he's still causing chaos, right? Came through util, got a pickup. Legend now got his. And if they're somehow pulling flag, this guy's a ghost. Is that Renegade through car 1? Bro, Renegade in the back of the base got, what, a couple individual kills, drew attention. Somehow pulled the flag right beside, I think, Eco. A couple overextensions out of Optic, and all of a sudden it's a tie game. What the hell? Just goes to show you the power of staying alive in your opponent's base. And the double dilemma that's created when you got to worry about, do I kill Renegade or do I try to save my existing flag to set out and play? Legend shuts down Lucid this time in the 1v1. And all of a sudden, Optic is woken up and they're cooking. Snakebite with a good return double right there. Top map positioning here as Stellar goes to collect the camo. He doesn't get out with it safely. That camo's still top mid. Lucid trying to create space for the camo, for his teammate getting out with it. You would think they should have it. Eco died. I'm not sure if he was the camo player. That was a loud beatdown exchange, bro. Just finishing the last stream for SSG and Optic. Hey, let's go. The rematch already. I ain't complaining, man. I ain't complaining. It's just good, high-quality content as a Halo fan. 10 OG, thank you for the series update there, Slush. What are my thoughts on Mind Freak beating Reversal Perfy 11-6 in scrims last night? Good for them. Are they in U.S.? Or is Mind Freak in Australia still? Because that might have had an impact on the results. Australia is like 100-plus ping, bro. I don't know. I think Mind Freak is a threat for like top 12, maybe top 8, but more like top 12. I want to say top 8 is a stretch. It's good to see, but I don't expect them to upset too many other teams above Reversal Perfy. They're in the U.S. now. Okay, cool. Nemesis we're aware of, yeah. Mind Freak should get some more scrims in with some other top teams. It'd be cool to see. But I don't expect him to do any damage on like a top 6 roster, personally. Lucy coming in to plant this. Didn't quite time it with the return, but still going to get out with his life. That's a good 3-2 for SSG as they fend off Optic a little bit longer. We got 4 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time to make an impact, but that 2 dead is a big opening for SSG to take map control and camo. Lucid checking every freaking corner available. Looks like Carside is where Optic is occupying. They're in the window as well. Legend winning another fight on Lucid. That's a huge pick from Legend. He's calling it out. Legend drops out the window the moment Snakebite jumps up. Snakebite still finds the kill, but here's Optic on top of camo. Good stagger. Snakebite with an icy second pick from Blue. SSG might have camo advantage once again. Big key to success on any Halo map, controlling camo, right? 2 dead, Stellar with a double. Going toe-to-toe with Optic and Slays. A slobber knocker. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Free thrust for Lucid, 1 player above. Easy pinch, Renegade dead. Thrust beatdown. Yeah, I thought he was going to put it right in his face, you know? It was kind of in an awkward distance from Bound right there, so you got to be careful and make sure you're that perfect distance where you don't overshoot the guy with the thrust. Still rinsing him in the base here. Stellar dies. I think that was the camo. The awareness out of Lucid. Beautiful. Somehow knows somebody's pushing his util. Oh, Tommy Longlide.
Good Halo right there. That is just
damn good Halo.
My God.
Thank you, brother. Welcome to the way, Tommy Longlock. Let's get it. We got another one. Cronin Ferg. Hold on.
Oh, that is just good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo. My God.
I love the Prime Gaming subs. Thank you guys so much. Welcome, Cronin. Welcome, Tommy. Trying to get 300 of those.
This is the way.
If we can. Tommy, thank you for the follow. All in a build-up for our new Twitch partnership. The more authentic, reoccurring subs we get, the better. Appreciate you guys. Welcome. 2 minutes 25 here. Optic behind by 2 flags. We got to see some crazy efficiency out of them if they want to bring this back, or SSG is going to come out on another strong Optic map, right? Last time they played this match, it was a landslide in the favor of Optic. That was just a couple days ago. What is the difference today is the question, right? Let's go, Tommy. Can you resub with the Prime sub? You can, yeah, resub. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's your own personal resub or a Prime, as long as it's like a reoccurring sub. But Prime is the best way to support me without you paying every month, right? And then that counts towards my sub points. Optic coming out with a flag. Less than 2 minutes. They need 1 to tie the game. This is definitely doable. Wide perimeter to SSG around Blue base to keep them locked in here. See how it splits the spawns? Yeah, so putting that much pressure on Blue, any open corner between util, fridge, and back base, those players can spawn. So I think that was formal getting out. Fridge is now open as they wrap out with the flag. Gonna turn and burn Fridge here. Stellar coming in. Nice, Fridge funds. Formal dead. This might be GG's. Renegade spawning in Fridge. Gonna put some damage on Lucid. They gotta find a way to overextend. I don't think they'll make it in time. Renegade going center map. That's a dangerous choice, but he doesn't have any options. SSG coming out with game 2. 5-3. A complete flip of the script in comparison to our matchup on Sunday, right?
Oh,
Turkey.
That is just good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo. My God.
Safe to say that was damn good Halo, Turkey. Welcome to the way, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is that 15 assists at a Lucid, 14 kills, 15 deaths? Not too shabby. Good team play at a Lucid and SSG. Is it JK? Thank you for the follow, brother. Seeing that many assists at a Lucid's POV, you can tell these guys working very well off of each other. The camo control at SSG was pretty immaculate in that game. They had at least 2 or 3 of the camos. JK IV, let's go, brother.
That is just good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo. My God.
I feel a hype train inbound. Guys, we are trying to build up to 1,500. I know it's an ambitious goal. We just got past 14 here. All of it is very appreciated. Thank you, JK. Welcome to the way, brother. I appreciate you. 1-1. We got a hotly contested series on our hands, and I can't say I expected anything different. We're going to Solitude, King of the Hill. Legend POV. This man's cracked. Always a pleasure watching his gameplay. Should be an exciting one. Optic are confident here as well. We're starting the scrim with some of their maps where they do generally play better.
Yeah, suck them.
We got Optic comms again. Daddy's feet. We'll go Formals POV after this. We got no Stellar POV today, I don't think, unless he just fired up the live stream. I didn't see him live last I checked. Subs, baby. Let's get it. See the SSG vision? Nate died.
Halo right there. That is just
damn good Halo.
My God.
Nate, welcome to the way. Love you guys. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, Nate. Welcome.
Hey, blue, weak, dip.
Game 3.
Flyers on me, weak.
I'm pushing potions. And one's top dip right now, at least weak.
I'm watching it.
Uh-oh. At a stagger already. Eco getting on top of camo. Legend. Doesn't have a safe opportunity to play for it as a solo man. SSG coming out with a lot of heat in the slays category today. Remy, thank you. They're outslaying Optic, and that's something that seems like very apparent in these first 3 games. More so in their last scrim already. Just Swiss, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Stellar coming out with a shock rifle kill on the feet here, too. Snakebite dies. I love this wrap at a Legend. Legend rotating through the entire back perimeter of the map to get sniper positioning for this first hill. Very valuable place to be. Spawning his teammates here, too. El Grande! My God! Smokio! El Grande Smokio, welcome to the way. Thank you for the prime sub. This is the way. I appreciate you. 2 dead. Optic flipped the map. They got favorable spawns and an opportunity to set up around this hill. This is what you want to see for the first hill of Solitude. Legend somehow spawning in tram, though, meaning they gave up their setup and snipe. And I'm not sure why they did this. Snakebite attacking him off spawn. Legend comes out with a trade. And now SSG have snipe side of the map here. Okay, they give Bound an S spawn. 31 kills, 8,200 damage is insane. In a 5 cap game, yeah. That's Stellar's POV. I mean, Stellar has been the main slayer of just about every scrim that we've witnessed. Regardless of whether he's winning or losing, Stellar has more kills than Optic, right? He had more kills than Optic in his last scrim. Beautiful shots at a Legend. Yeah, that's an oh my God moment. Last player alive in bottom lift. Nice cleanup at a Legend. That G slide off that little ramp in the back of hotel, right? Nathan, thank you for the YouTube follow. Welcome. There's a tiny little lip, and that's high enough for you to get a fast slide straight to the back corner of hotel. It's an effective way to challenge that angle. Steamy. Wait, steamy. Thank you, brother. Welcome. Snakebite gonna take him down. Stellar definitely consistent. Bound doing huge work from the back of truck there. Finds 2 kills. Optic in advantage state for this hill. 1 more alive. And that stagger is going to make it just about impossible for SSG to come out with this hill. Lucy going to try to do the most damage he can from driveway, but likely going to be looking to cut their losses here. If they push this, it's risky. If they fail on the push, oh, they're doing it! Bottom end, they die! If they fail on the push, which they are, they could get overwhelmed in yard here too. So Optic going to put pressure. Formal coming out with 2. 4 dead SSG, and they took a gamble, and they're going to lose the setup in the next hill too. Yep, SSG now spawning S1. That gamble did not pay off for them. When you do something, at least make sure you do it with the team, so I respect the attempt, but failing on the attempt gives Optic easy access to the next hill. No land today. No, not until next weekend. Thank you, Sheet. Welcome, brother. How does Renegade get 2 there? Good question. Formal got 2, I think, too. I think Eco's strong suit is. He's extremely difficult to kill. He's got an excellent read on the game, and he's good at being an IGL. He can lead the team and direct the players around. I think he does those things really well.
Yeah, fires on me, fires. Endpoint weak. Endpoint, one shot point, nice.
Weak.
He's getting chaotic in yard.
He's just sitting in with chalk dust.
Stellar spawning in sniper, likely going to flip through loop after collecting camo. We got camo center map. 1v1 with Stellar. Nicely done. Legend with a big win. Does he stay alive with this, though? Linger on the silo. They know he's here off the comms. Was it come across as condescending? Watch his stream today, and he sounds like I don't know, Sniffy. So Lucid's mentality or personality in matchmaking and personality as an overall human being are two different things. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't really take his matchmaking personality as like an indication of who he is overall. As a teammate, he seems like a class act. In matchmaking, he's often, you know, kind of pissed off that his teammates aren't playing as well as he is. Which, what do you expect? But I don't know. I try not to let people's in-game personality and matchmaking dictate my opinion of them overall, if that makes sense. Because you could say the same thing about, like, Baum when he plays matchmaking. He's a maniac. But as a person, he seems like a vibe. As 2 hills back-to-back for Optic, good efficient teamwork. Setting up on the second one. And SSG still kind of feeling the pain right off that fumble in bottom mid. The late jump at a legend there. In 1v1 fight with Lucid. The worst version of me comes out playing matchmaking as well, for the record. It's a real skill to have the patience and the positive vibes, regardless of the circumstances in matchmaking. Packet loss on Legends POV for a second there. The nade's coming out weird because of it. Bro, we've been getting packet loss in every single scrim. I really hope this is not a persistent feature, but there's also a screen tear. What is happening? Yeah, the whole server just shit the bed, bro.
What the fuck? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, either.
Says he's on 12 ping.
Don't if wait, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Online shenanigans. What even was that, though?
I've never seen that before. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Is there like a new bug with the fucking update that just did?
I literally too bored to think, but I'll
This
take
is
that.
the way.
Westfall, thank you for the follow, brother.
This is the way.
I don't know. He got packet loss for a split second, and the whole lobby just broke. That's like a lag switch. That looked like a lag switch scenario. So yesterday, Stellar was getting packet loss, and they ended their scrim. Maybe earlier than expected. Even though they played 15 games, they didn't play any Slayers. Or maybe they played a Slayer earlier. I don't know. But it just seemed like the scrim was sort of chalked after the packet loss situation. Trippy was getting packet loss a couple days ago.
This is the way.
In his scrim. Greasy Guns. Thank you for the
This is the
follow.
way.
It's unfortunate, man. This is good practice right here. Lag switch confirmed. Someone added Tachi. Wait, okay. Rubik's.
No, I didn't.
Router 2 added again. In this scrim, right? If I can't scrim these guys, then I'm going to find a way to, sabotage the connection.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Appreciate the follows, guys. Team
This is the way.
Zizou. Thank you. Welcome. You can listen to me, or not me, but listen to this sax cover of Neon Knight, Halo 3 ODST. They're going to try again and hope for the best.
Remember, if we're fucking breaking this, bro, take our time. Not fucking.
Yeah, he's a nice guy in person. Same with Bound. In my experience, at least.
I'm not going for game off rip.
Okay.
They chalked the map. What was the result of that map?
Yeah.
Optic was up 2-0.
Wait till G slide in, John. Like,
We just leave that as like a tie?
And I go in, okay?
I'm gonna try to go for it.
Legend performance at LAN probably didn't know he hasn't ate or drank anything. Oh, wait. Oh, really?
How much?
Ramadan. Is that done now?
Needles blocking out Lucid Weak. And one's bottom mid.
I didn't know that.
Text one shot then. Good.
Let's go. Needles.
And my apologies on my lack of understanding.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
It's done now. Okay.
Okay. Make sure we kill
Hunter,
Make sure we kill-
thank you for the sub, brother.
I'm in red.
Wait for it.
Where's your
Make sure, guys, you're gonna be
That
a
is just
half
good
wall.
Halo right there.
Damn good Halo.
Oh my god.
Go to big check fight.
It's 1-1 Noble in the series overall, but it was 2-0 in Solitude Strongholds, and we just forgot about the map off the packet loss.
Go away.
Legend clearly not worried about it. He's
Spawn there.
on a heater right now, coming out with a double kill in the camo control. Gonna flip B for A here.
One spot.
Kill Juz. Kill Juz? Is that how I say it?
Two red. Go be
Thank you, brother.
Push out, push out.
I mean, yeah, his performance was looking a little bit, less impactful in comparison to what we'd expect out of the guy. He was, being last year's MVP, being a real talent in the scene.
One more top A, one shot.
He's turbine going top A now. We'll check.
Didn't quite have the land glow up. What's this update about? No idea. Yeah, Xbox and everybody was getting 10 gig updates apparently. I'm not really sure if it's just like bug fixes. There's a 1v1 showdown playlist in the game now.
He's by himself in red.
There's some new maps in ranked or whatever, but I think that came a couple days ago. In ranked Slayer, not arena. Legend with a triple, looking for 4 in C. It's a 1v1. He's got full shields. Take it, bro. 3, 4. Okay. Nicely done. Save C. Ready to get on top of A here. Spawns gonna split pipes? This is awkward.
Good Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo. Turkey tries with the gifted. Let's go. Exo Bone is colored. Welcome to the way. Thank you, Turkey. I appreciate you, man.
Nice. All right, look, see.
We're building, man. I feel the hype today, bro. I feel it. 14-13 out of 1,500.
Stop right. Two top red.
Legend just paying attention to comms here. Somebody trying to flank his C. Optic on top of SSG. This is one of their weaker maps, right?
And Batledge weak.
Recharge Stronghold is somewhere where Optic tends to have trouble. They defeated Nemesis pretty confidently here yesterday. That was Nemesis, though. They lost to SSG last time they played them on this map, this game type in this scrim. On Sunday.
One more battle, I think. Nice. He's almost got trippy.
They do have a pincer on him right now. Good advantage here. Legend straight out front C. Not going to anticipate that angle, right? That wrap from Legend was excellent in that moment. There were enough dead players on SSG that he could afford to go out center and take a more vulnerable rotate for an off-angle Stellar wasn't expecting. Misfits, thank you for the YouTube follow. Welcome. Still holding BC here, 117 and counting. For Optic. Legend carrying, he's definitely cooking right now. Intermittent fasting and fasting from the sun up to sundown. Yeah, right. And your energy level's got to be all like out of whack. Yeah, Stellar was standing still, just aimbotting, like looking at tower, right? Ready to 5-shot somebody, and Legend just kind of finding that perfect angle he wasn't anticipating. Beautiful shots, right? He dropped down, put 2 shots, late jumped back up into A to continue the capture. Did enough damage to make it easy for Optic to pick that up. It's the efficiency, right? Not full committing and dropping A and losing that time to get the capture. He's doing everything he needs to deal damage and not waste any time. The G-slide on Eco, the patience on the final shot. Take it back. What was that? It looks so good. That's like my shot at the end. Eco somehow came out with the kill. Oh no. Everything about that gunfight, from the entrance to the backup out of melee range, it was perfect. And then he just, I don't know. Sometimes you miss, bro, even if you're that talented. I was like my POV. I saw the vision, just wasn't executed. But what do they do at this point, right? 205 to 11. Optic are in such a confident position. It's okay if he loses a 1v1 like that. Yep, formal spawn at gold is huge. They got a lock on the map now. What do they do at this point? SSG got to put their numbers together and push out a lane. Snakebite coming in, looking for Eco too. Eco finds the pick. With Stellar on top of A, they're going to try to find some vantage in this. They're taking B at the same time. Stellar dies. That's a reset on B, but an AC hole for SSG. Yeah, once the nade came out, he cut forward to get in front of it, right? To dodge any potential damage, but yeah. Definitely an awkward situation.
I'm looking at bound.
How is it fair to add Solitude as a win? Are the other chats adding that as a win? Because the game wasn't over. Like, SSG could have won that. They should have just kept it playing, like they decided not to This is about to end, bro.
Stop you going C, last guy one shot. Last guy going C one shot.
I'm taking A and B at the same time. SSG spawning on C side of the map here, but Renegade's pushing it out. They might still spawn back B, back C. Yeah, Renegade waited on the staircase, coming up with the head glitch, timing his approach. He's gonna get pushed out in A.
Now, Lucid one, dead.
Just about guaranteed here. SSG taking C to slow the bleeding. They got less than 10 seconds. Comms coming in for bottom A here. Should be guaranteed for Legend. GG's. 2.5? Yes, it's 2.5 to 1, bro. HDH did? Who's that? Oh, Halo. Wait, Halo Data Hive gave them a win?
Good fucking job, bro.
Halo Data Hive is an Optic bias? Gifted! Oh my god!
Right there. That is just damn good. Halo. My god.
Turkey tries with 13 gifted. You go, Turkey. Holy, bro. Total of 51 in the channel. This man's popping off today. Captain Flappin'. Still Trey, Mystical, Nismo, Shiv, Task Manager, Break, Gansha, Blove, Stockbroker, Nene, the Captain, Brock, and Barcy. Welcome to the way, Turkey. You are freaking GOAT today, man. Thank you. 13 gifted. Let's get it. We're sitting at 14-21 right now, trying to fight back on the.
We need to shoot out our fucking tower.
Damn, Renegade sounds pissed, bro.
Our tower. Like I'm saying, if we're stuck, like we need to kill this.
All our subs are elapsing like today, right? We've been losing them because we've been. The 30 days is up.
And then, bro, if we get the bomb, run it.
3-1 Optic, according to Data Hive.
Like front base.
Yeah. Remember, this map is all spiral control, bro. All spiral control. Get their spiral and just stay alive forever.
I guess I'll follow Data Hive, but it's like 2.5, you know? Like, being impartial and not biased, that was not an official win. Like, in an actual competitive scenario, you would replay the map with a 2-cap advantage for Optic, is what you would do. Formal POV, Fortress, and then back to Lucid.
Get the objective. Assault.
Is anyone coming left?
I'll just keep it in mind later in the scrim.
I can if you want me to.
2.5 is just weird.
It's up to you. I just need to know.
I have to explain it every time somebody sees it.
You guys gonna go the ring 3, bro?
Shyway runs Data Hive. Yeah, for sure, bro.
Where's Shadow Counter, Kevin? Where's Shadow Counter?
Renegade sounds mad, man. Yeah, they've lost this map so many times, and they want to make sure they lock it in, and they're confident here before Arlington. So they're taking this very seriously. Their coordination on Fortress Bomb has just been lacking in like every capacity. They got to get more efficient with moving the bomb as well.
Okay, guys, something more trying to.
Good damage out of Formal here. Finds Lucid and Snakebite. Gets the OS. Doesn't collect the bomb. Why are we not collecting the bomb? He's getting the sniper.
One shot.
The bomb still has not been rotated. Confusion over 9,000. We got no movement on that thing. I guess we're playing to control Spiral and kill them safely from here.
I'm moving it spiral, guys. I'm moving it spiral.
Letting them spawn and killing them again. But SSG's playing it very slow.
Watch ring 2. Watch
Unorthodox strategy out of Optic here.
Ring 2.
Okay, so they didn't move the bomb. Formal plays it slow in Spiral, but SSG avoid his angles, predict that he's there, and then clean up the rest of Optic before he can find a fight. Yeah, that didn't go well at all. You could say that was a good read in isolation out of SSG. Like SSG, knowing if they're spawning on that elbow, that there's somebody occupying their Spiral. So they could have just made an assumption that Formal was there, or death cammed him. They could see him death cam on the rotate, right?
Watch out front base. Watch out front base. Go on our snap block. Our snap block. Snipe. On snipe. On our snipe.
I'm dying in sniper thing.
Stellar.
Stellar
is cooking. We need a Stellar POV, bro.
Yeah, in the base still. On John. Yeah, R1, squaring.
It's like 2.51 though. It's 3-1 apparently, according to Data Hive. Optic.
I'm on. I hear OS. I'm gonna look at it. They're Bon Eco. Buy OS, guys.
He's dead. Oh, somehow lives. Renegade dying above the OS here. Bound coming with a pinch. Can he stop it last second? He cannot. Stellar coming out with OS.
Took up a lot of it.
Gonna die to Stellar.
Low spiral.
Formal is, or Bound is death camming.
Watch out, Lucid absolute on me, guys.
For Formal here. Nice isolation. Holy crap. That snap out of Formal to catch Lucid on the slide child.
Our low tower in
so clean.
Low tower in one. Our Bon or something, or archers?
One top, one top.
Lucio spawn 2. Lucio spawn 2.
No one on snap. No one on
Look
snap.
for the spawn. Top tower. Top tower. Lucid. One shot top
Yeah.
tower. Lucid.
No, I mean-
guys, out in the open.
Formal's positioning would have made sense, or would have worked well if his,
One shot two. Our porch.
you know, if
our porch.
SSG didn't or, like play off it the way that they did, right? They played low
Take our steps though.
and they just isolated his team instead.
We in the tower control.
Yeah.
I'm in push.
Yeah, push.
Which one in the spiral also? Spiral. Lucid weak. Spiral. Lucid
You'd
weak,
think
guys.
they would have
Spiral,
gotten
Lucid
some
shot.
ball movement off
VR,
that though.
VR.
One shot spell.
Here, I'm playing for the time. Playing for the time.
On snap.
Get the time, John. Get the time, John. On spiral, spiral. You're alone, Sabrina. You're alone right now. Get in the snipe, okay? This one walked out. Cellar. Yo, they're bond half shields. They're bond half shields. Throw it off if you need to, John. Once
Ready to
they're
pick it
in
up,
range,
snipe
ring
immediately.
back you. Ring you back.
Looking to find the answer.
Nice,
Nicely
John,
done.
nice.
Huge.
Okay, just stat horse. No. Yeah, stat horse. We'll get bomb. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back left. I'm gonna bring it
Okay, we're getting moving here. Renegade holding down the elbow with the sniper.
back. John, make sure.
We'll see how long he can stay alive.
It's off.
He played it. He played it.
Oh, two shot, guys.
I flag.
On also, I think.
I flag.
Spiral weak, snake bite. The ones are flag. Spiral 2 shot, snake bite.
Such a good way to get the bomb around the
One's a
map
flag, two, one's a flag,
without
two.
you having to worry about it. The repulse sends it so far.
Spiral also, spiral 2 shot,
Just put it into the checkpoint and then fight your way through.
Spiral 2 shot as well, snake bite.
Snap block.
Snipe puck. In our ring 2, in our ring 2.
Block one shot.
One shot, one. One shot, one.
They're playing it slow, but there's been no progress out of SSG either, right? It's definitely a
One more on
war.
you, one more on you.
They're putting a ton of priority on making sure they get out with these
Top
OSs.
tower weak. Seller him once. We play for this West, guys. Top tower weak.
One.
What the fuck? One shot, bottom tower.
Legend coming out with a trade there. Snake bite. 1v1 Lucid Formal.
One shot, ring 2, Lucid. Absolute.
What?
One shot, ring 2.
Why did they?
West.
I get over.
They're on, let's go.
Formal with a. He had the headshot lined up.
Go left. Hold their
Okay, this is good. They got OS still.
John, pick up snipe when you spawn. John, pick up snipe when you spawn, okay?
Good comms out of Formal.
I'm looking across, man. I'm looking across.
There should be a bush.
On
Trying to lift heavy shit while watching some damn good scrims. Let's get it, big oops. Good luck on the grind, brother.
Top tower Rico. Behind me,
Made
behind me.
sure to
on
work
right
out this
side,
morning.
Yeah, two ring, they got there.
Okay, ring 2.
SR Shopify,
they're wing.
Turkey, Frosty
Two
Royal
left,
2,
two
Cycle
left.
Last Shot.
Yeah, this time.
They're kind of the team to beat right now.
I got one. One probably ring 2.
Ring 2.
Optic is tied in games with SR overall, 33
One's,
each.
Their porch right now going back to you, Sabri. Weak.
But SR is one more event.
Back to your porch. Weak.
Just online. We're one more tournaments, both online and the one little lane.
Basement, weak, blue spiral, weak, ring for bomb.
Yeah, this is a troublesome map in mode for Optic. It's not the most fun to watch either.
I'm holding a shot.
It's definitely a grueler. 5 minutes into the game, no real progress, no plant attempts at all, right?
Top tower,
Still kind of brawling here.
Two shot top tower, snake bite. Okay, John.
Yeah, ring 3. Fuck, we're getting pinned.
I think they're just really trying to prioritize playing off each other. It's slowing down the gameplay a little bit.
I'll ring 2 seller weak.
That's a good opening on the tower here. Someone get naded from S1, yep.
Yeah, Lucid's S1.
Lucifer down low. Trying to get to the outside of the windows here. Does he G-slide attack that? He does. He dies to Stellar, though.
They're just pinning us. Haven't moved bomb.
Ring 2's one shot Stellar.
Great damage on Stellar. Formal's got to get into tower if he can before he gets...
One shot flag, one shot basement.
Yep.
One shot flag, one shot basement.
Now dies off a trade here, 3v3.
Ring 2.
Bomb in bottom
got
base
ring.
here.
He's right here,
Yeah,
Stellar.
SSG
Hit him
going to
once
pick
right
that up and bring it to plant
Spiral
position in a
weak,
sec.
Two left.
Our basement, one shot snake bite.
I think Bound plays too reckless sometimes.
I hear West. I'm looking West.
I'm on it.
It's not my favorite, friend, that's for sure.
Four left.
It's definitely not my
He's
favorite.
probably right here, Stellar weak. One shot ring 2 Stellar. One shot ring 2 Stellar, absolute. Absolute ring 2.
I just didn't get to be done.
Yeah, did it.
Nice. Bounds aggro is a superpower if used correctly, right? So it's you know,
He's literally
sometimes it doesn't go well, sometimes he dominates. Bound had the
most.
most kills in their scrim versus Nemesis yesterday by a wide margin.
Snake bite.
Sometimes he pops off.
We have both snipes again. I'm looking for base. I'm making sure John's okay.
Thank you, friend.
One's
Welcome.
on the beer.
Here, John, I'm hitting it.
Optic with presence on SSG side of the map here. This is great positioning. Got one already.
I'm here, bound. Stay alive, bound. Oh, come on.
We're going to chase this man down.
Dead.
Still dead.
That guy shooting you dead.
They're spawning spiral side and back base.
Bound play for bomb.
Bro said that 4 times.
Sitting on the beer. He's going to spiral. One shot spiral, absolute eco. One shot spiral, eco, absolute, guys.
Okay. Nice. Beautiful headshot, my god. I feel like I'm in the lobby, bro. 2. Somehow Formal turning it into 2. Looking for 3. Over.
2 shot from base.
Doesn't find that would have been nasty. I don't know how everything lined up for Formal there. That's got to be enough for a plant.
Jump window.
They're body blocking. They're on top of it. Nade's coming in from Armory. They're half capped somehow.
Look on the left, look on the left.
They're not going to get it.
Watch out, watch out.
Nice, nice,
Oh,
nice.
this
Guys,
again.
looking for base.
Ashy, thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome.
Basement. To that,
Nice,
to
nice, do that, do that.
Moving in, moving in.
Formal getting the triple. It was delayed, but you think that'd be enough to get the plant going. That's a play off the
Alright,
map.
let's go snipe.
What's up,
I'm
bro?
looking at this one.
Bomb reset.
I'm pushing this guy, I'm pushing this guy. Snake bite. One shot, this one, snake bite.
Dead.
One dead. Good,
Let's
just.
go B, let's go B.
That's one. Watch out.
I'm holding the base until this fucking OS comes, okay?
Lucid
Yeah,
saved it.
twice.
Lucid was
No
one
man,
shot.
no
Did he
twice.
come in and
Try to
somehow
kill, guys, bro. He's like their port.
like max efficiency that situation in a 3v1, huh?
I'm looking V1. I'm looking
Flagging me somewhere?
Ring one.
Whatever Daddy says goes.
Both dead, both dead, both dead, both dead.
Nice
both dead.
cleanups.
Here. I'm playing for him.
Should be OS control guaranteed for Optic.
Three dead.
They
Let's
can
go,
rinse him
Spiral,
one more
Spiral,
time.
Lucid to base,
And
get over
clean
here.
up by
Low
Lucid
Spiral.
once
Get
again.
in
The last guy
Spiral,
alive
get
on
in the Spiral,
SSG.
Get in the Spiral. Block that spawn.
Yeah, that's the G slide.
S1.
Now I'm blocking the spawn and spiral here. Gonna force him out to the elbow. Legend in a crazy fight at the tower.
You guys go back,
Formal can't pick up off of it.
Nice, back you guys. Yo, top
The bomb is
ring
moving.
two, top ring two.
Yeah, push. I might just stop this.
Go ahead. I'm looking at the pushback.
Push right there, push right there.
Up here also, snake by weak. Are people behind me, guys?
Okay, so ring two.
I ring two, cellar weak.
Nice
Dead,
trade.
dead.
Good trade.
Could be something.
Still got the bomb in the base. They got a little bit of progress on
Okay.
it. Formal and Bound working together. Or Formal and
Yeah, they're wasting all their nades.
Bound and Renegade working together back base.
One base, weak. Weak ring one.
Just a plant like yesterday.
Up Spiral.
One guys.
Back flag.
It's tough. The plant zone is super exposed, so you feel incentivized to like drop it and trade out with a teammate. Shit can fall apart so easily, man. This is not an easy process.
He's like towards. He's on
SSG aren't exactly making progress either.
Hold spiral after that. Hold spiral.
Despite the lack of caps,
We're up on.
Optic have been putting on significantly more pressure on their side of the map, right? We've seen multiple scenarios here where they've had a chance to make it work. Though anything can happen. Just Optic definitely like putting them on defense.
Dead.
Snipe in the back pocket.
Basement.
Dead.
Of course he finds it. This is the opening right here. He can repulse up to wing as well.
Watching your snipe.
Kind of needs a better angle. Oh, or not. He's formal. Doesn't matter. He can take any angle and make it work. They got that?
Yeah, I'm just one top.
Took some time to finally get there, but nice coordination out of Optic. That's the first plant with 2 minutes 30.
Back flag, should be. I think go basement. Back flag to basement now. Average power cross. Sit down.
Basement weak. Weak basement.
Flag also. Front base.
One drink 30.
No, the front base. On your van.
Spiral.
One of these is
Here,
going to
we done
be...
here.
Okay, 2 dead.
On our flag.
Oh my god! Body on the eco as well. Guaranteed OS. And bombs in a good spot on the spiral. That was a disgusting no-scope, bro. Oh, he's cooking him. He's actually frying him. 2 dead. How do they not have this in the circle, bro?
Keep moving it.
Get it in there. No, why are you stopping?
Stay alive now. I see you, John.
Legend gets, like, no progress.
I know, I hear, bro.
Our far left map.
Our far left.
Just casually flicks Stellar's face off in no-scope.
Watch out basement.
Shut down Stellar again here.
I'm on.
Formal looking nasty this game. What a shot.
Two guys one shot Spiral.
The ring guy. He's still spiral.
Basement 2 shot.
SSG still has an opportunity. They got 2 in the base here. Eco Snakebite coming out with kills. Formal doing his damage once again.
Still one. I kept on
Shots to Lucid. Lucid still one shot. Don't clean up Snakebite in the 1v1. Should. Oh, but Snakebite coming out with 2. Might be a plant opportunity between Snakebite and Lucid. SSG pouring into the spiral. Stellar finds a kill on Legend now. Optic getting a little overwhelmed here. Formal from the courtyard. Uh-oh. No, he can't OE either.
Left of me. Arming.
This is looking rough. Bound with 2 big kills.
Our low left. 2 are side block.
And shut down by Lucid.
Let's do both side block. One's one.
And shut down by Lucid again. They rotate the bomb. Good play out of Legend right there.
Nice. Our flag, John.
Quick rotate, sends it out through spiral. That's going to make him have to work a little harder.
Let's spiral.
Yeah, they're going to spawn together. Albo once again. They got to play defense.
Are they both here?
SSG putting some pain on him for sure.
Spiral. Let's spiral weak snake fight. One shot. Let's spiral snake fight, guys.
3v3 right now.
One shot. Let's spiral snake fight.
Snakebite off the jiggle peak, bro.
Yeah, ring one.
Nice to Renegade.
They're BR.
He's hiding with it right now. Like, he's not actually appearing. He's going to play it off the map. Cool. Less than 30 seconds for SSG to bring this back.
One shot, ring 2. Lucid. Is he pushing? Nice. One more ring 2 with you guys, Lucid. And once they're bond, also weak snake fight.
They got this locked down. They got this locked down. It's going to be very hard to win this for 15 seconds.
Look at West. Have it?
I think it's done.
Those guys fall.
SSG, I believe OS.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Go spell.
Shoot that guy. He's gonna find guys.
I'm looking, man. You want it?
Final 4 seconds. He's diving in with the OS. No, there's nothing he can do.
Good
Good cleanups. 3 dead. That's it.
Nice fucking job, guys.
It was a grueler. It was a grueler, but they finally won that map. Like for Optic, that might be the biggest W of the whole scrim from their like personal perspective, right? Because that map, I think, gives them more trouble than any other. They like never win that shit. Against they needed that more than any other
timing is real, like to plan the
win in the scrim. Or let's listen to this.
Playing until like it's obvious, like we have to play.
That's what movies is made of. This is what movies is
Yeah, bro, put them up much better, bro. Much fucking better.
They played a lot slower, but they played off each other a lot better. And Formal went freaking crazy midway through, man. Formal went crazy. It's cursed. I know, it may as well be. Back to Lucid POV. This isn't epic enough. It's too ominous. It's nice, though. I almost don't want to make it, like... I'm still thinking about that Solitude result, you know? Best map in the game? I don't know about that. It's a good one, though. SR best bomb team? Yeah, I'd say so, Snake. Beat Optic there most of the time. But Optic lost that Fortress bomb to SSG in the previous scrim, so it's a good sign of progress that they took it this time. SSG did take the Aqua CTF, though. 2 dead off the rip here. Lucid at least gets the kill on Renegade, keeps him off of the ball, and prevents a setup right away. They're still going to get it. Optic win the opening strat. It's a good death cam. Got info on 2 players, 1 in tires overlooking the camo, and he knows to wait for it. He might be dead here. Ends up Legend. Saves Eco with that. There's still 1 shot holding hands here. Renegade bound with 2 kills. Renegade out in front C. Giving Lucid trouble. He's going to get pinched in a second. Doesn't deal with it. Nice kill. He's making space thing? What are you talking about? It's good awareness out of Lucid to not waste his time with Renegade there and just 5-shot Formal and keep them off the ball. Prevent them from getting any more time. Vibes are excellent, Jay. How you doing, brother? Closing down Ring a little more on Fortress seems like it really helped out the map. It's so easy to push people out of mid. Okay. Renegade just melts him with the Stalker. Still making that weapon work here. Thank you, Radiant. If you guys are hanging on YouTube, listen to the man. Please like the stream. Let's get this up in the algo. Get more people watching Halo on a Wednesday. Who would have thought? We got Greenwall fans in here too. That's cool. I like that. SSG having a little bit more trouble this time. They started the scrim very strong, but Optic coming out of that Fortress, I think, gave them a new sense of confidence. This is Optic's, I want to say, best oddball map for the record. They're good at live fire, but I don't think they've ever lost to Streets Ball. Might be a rough map for a Lucid POV, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen, even versus SR. No. They lost versus SR when they fumbled their setup in the cafe. If you guys remember that, in the online open before the Kason Major. That was the only time I saw them lose Streets Ball. Yeah. They were going to win that. They were in the lead, timing out the timer, and they fumbled. Nice rotate. Oddball setup for SSG. This is good. All 4 up. 2? Okay. Both to SR? I'm a liar. No problem, fishing. That nade? Oh, that Optic nade right there almost killing a teammate off his beatdown. Trying to get the ball rotate to C here. Stellar comes out with the kill with Formal. Putting the sidekick to use. Renegade's been all over that Stalker. Lucid trying to shut him down, keep it out of his hands. Great denial nades. That should get the kill. No, Renegade. Hard to kill here. Renegade with the evasion, bro. He's still living out the doorway. Dodges the nade of Eco, too. This guy is a nuisance, right? Lucid calming it. Comes back with full shields. Renegade looking impossible to kill right there. He's controlled Stalker all game. Appreciate the follows, guys. Sorry if I missed it. What's the update today? I'm not sure what it is. There's some update. 10 gigs. Maybe chat knows. Delta Arena rank maps in the 343 tab? No. I didn't see that. I saw that they added those maps to ranked, like the Slayer playlist. Eco coming out with camo? SSG camo here. Bound with the Stalker, shutting it down. 2-shot beatdown. Finds camo quickly. Love that pre-nade to Lucid. Getting involved once again. Bro, the Stalker has been Lucid's bane this game. That 3-shot kill potential and the consistency out of these players makes it so powerful in this lobby. Recommended on YouTube homepage. Got me back into Halo Esports. Let's go, Scoot. That's what I like to see, right? That's why we're liking the broadcast. We're here for the vibes. Putting Halo Esports on the map. If it's on your homepage, then we're doing something right. That's freaking dope. I love to hear that. Can't watch only. No problem, Courtney. Welcome. It's not locked in the whole way, but, you know, we're in and out. Gets my dedicated attention. This is such an uphill battle for SSG at this point, bro. Down by 60, just about. Minute 30 on the clock here. Nice attempt at Elusive, but Legend getting so high above him. He heard him on the approach, right? He had that audio cue coming up through Commando, and that was enough to react to him. But not enough to win the 1v1.
This is the way.
Hayabusa, son. Thank you, brother. Welcome. 8 seconds. It's looking grim. Chat, real quick. Do we stay with Lucid to see if he can regain? Or are we feeling Optic POV at the rate this is headed, right? Because it's looking like an Optic masterclass in this game. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. Let Lucid regain. Regain. Stay with Lucid. Okay. We'll stay with him. Let him regain. Just didn't look pretty. We got a Stalker off the open. He's going to get naded out. Somehow. Repulses the second nade, dodges the first one. Nice movement at a Lucid. Keep him against the wall here. Beautiful peaks. Not enough to find the kill, though. Pronounce these... Oh, yeah, the follows? I can't do it, bro. 3v3. Uh-oh, Formal with 2 in the feed. He's gonna get... Yeah, dude. Formal with 3. Formal got the triple. And the ball rotates. You see here, Optic advantage for the camo as well. It's a ball setup plus a camo hold here for Optic. Formal shot looking icy, bro, from the P Street. Catches him over the rail on the back down. The king of mispronouncing names? Bro, what? Since when? I do the short form for a lot of your names because I just don't want to deal with it. I know, guys. Whoa, I want to see if Lucy can regain, though. If I pick a POV, I should stick with it. I think that's fair. Oh, J-Red Patty!
Halo right there. That is just
damn good Halo.
My God.
Patty, you go. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Let's go. Love this energy. Welcome, guys. Hold on. Not a lot of time collected for Optic, despite how challenging this has looked on Lucid's POV. Is it Fox Rob? Thank you for the follow, man. TS. FX Rob. Appreciate it. Welcome, Todd, Cigar, Jerk, Antabolic, and King to the way. Yeah, if I flip flop, it's probably not a good look. Can't be flip flopping, bro. Got a lot of good intel with camo here. Not collecting ball right away. Trying to isolate kills. Snakebite still in C. That beatdown, is it enough to clean up the kill? It's not. He's got intel on Formal back PD. Formal with a god tier pre-nade. Keeps Lucid weak. He's still got to get the shields back. Formal, no. He knows he's there. That step jump at a Lucid? Right above Formal's head. He pushes into the wall in crouch position and steps up on top of the tiny railing, right? So he's efficient with his movement. He doesn't moon jump land on it. Lucid, one of the few players who actually uses the step jump pretty effectively in this map. We need more kills like that. Yeah, that work out of Formal was pretty incredible, though, to keep him weak, right? That Randy nade he throws at a PD off a call-out that he likely heard was enough to keep Lucid weak in that situation. This is a brawl, bro. We're halfway through the round. Only 20 seconds for Optic and 4 for SSG. Nice pre-nade. Should kill it. Snakebite finds it. Little rat-tat-tat down low. Can't find Formal. Oh! Formal's playing lights out, I'm not going to lie. He sits in an off angle in a crouch position in the ATM, right? Lucid's like getting ready to look straight down. Formal's just sitting looking up at the angle, right? It's like that off angle is a big deal for a reaction advantage. Okay, Lucid shuts him down this time. Nicely done. That's a ball rotate as well. Big shutdown from Lucid, giving SSG an opportunity to hold the ball. Never felt the interest people have in Formal's POV. Have you seen what's happening on the receiving end? Shot through the wall? Oh, you're just a savage. You're not even shot through the wall. We're having a wonderful day. No problem, Turkey. I hope you are too, man. You've been goated today, man. I appreciate your support. Nice win. Once again, Lucy coming out with some big 1v1 wins. That peek was so expertly done. He walks out to the bottom of the stairs and then stalls in peek range and looks railing, right? He knows not to overexpose himself while still getting intel. That little shoulder is a big deal. SSG get another setup. They're starting to cook here. With a minute 30 on the clock, they do have the advantage. That stalker control could be a bane, though. Lucy's got the intel. He's going to get pushed out with a skill jump. Yep. Here it comes. Pre-nade to slow him down. Formal coming out with a kill on Stellar. Beautiful bank. That'll shut him down, but a second player to follow it up. Optic holding hands here. Renegade with a pick on Snakebite, leaving Eco solo on the railing. Beautiful kill out of Eco. That's a setup transfer, but they can push it. That spawn read. Wait, no, he got shots through the floor that time. That was a ping fight right there. That low-key was a ping fight right there. I don't know what that was. Formal right there just cooked him like through the driveway is what that looked like. That was kind of nuts. He killed him so fast. Is that the connection advantage, right? Skill issue? Yeah. Lucid read the spawn, like he knew to look. PD, if he spawns B like that, if they die together, they'll spawn together, right? So he read the spawn, but Formal cooks him off the driveway. 10 ping from Texas, bro. Less than a minute now. Tie game, bro. 42 all. Can't worry about it. Just gotta lock in. Oh my god. Formal once again gonna find his Stellar Snakebite coming out with kills here. Eco out front C. Legends of freaking maniac. Dives into the doorway. Finds his pick. That ball rotates back to Lucid. He'll likely collect it. Or punch an opening and let somebody else pick it up. Okay. Gonna push out the lane. Lucid looking confident here. 37 seconds. Convert this into a flank. This could be a god play. This could be a god play if he finds the timing. 2. Formal gonna die here. You could just tell this was looking good from the timing of the flank, right? Oh, but Optic still somehow trade the ball position. Renegade getting out with it. They push through and overwhelm by the time Lucid gets back. 29 seconds. Tie game. Optic take the lead. Optic spawning C here, likely? Coming up from Cafe. I take it back. This might be GG's, bro. With 25 seconds, that's going to be a 4 dead SSG. No trades. They're staggered as well. They got one push. Optic are playing for the ball hold, not dropping it and playing for time, interestingly. Ooh, does he kill him with that? Not quite. That person who got repulsed, sprint slid forward into B. Yeah. Oh, that was dirty. Finds it the second time around. Bound cleaned up. That movement out of bound, though, right? To move forward past the nade is so smart if you're quick with your sprint slide. It's a good way to reroute there, but Lucid wasn't having any of it. With 12 seconds left, they're going to look to tie it. Part of me wonders if they should have just held this setup and played for kills with the final 23 seconds, right? It might not matter, though. Optic somehow finding an angle Lucia wasn't ready for, and the pinch. That's GG's. There's no saving this. Here comes the cavalry. Look at that firing squad. Damn. After that ball pickup, they pushed out B-side through the planter so quickly. SSG was not ready for that hit at all, right? Like, didn't get the read. They were just kind of left with their, you know, hands in their pants. I don't know. With the pants down. It's technically not 5-1. The data hive is going to show 5-1, but, I mean, it's at least 4. It's like 4.51. All right. You know what? I'm going to actually put 0.5 just to really just kind of... I don't even know. It's 4.51, bro. They won half a game of Solitude. They played up to 2 caps. Like, Optic got 2 caps to 0 in Solitude, and then there was a huge, like, packet loss ping spike, and the whole lobby, like, crashed, and they just didn't play the map again. Just to be that guy, yeah.
This is the way.
And then Data Hive gave them the win.
This is the way. This is the way.
Legend, Formal, and Lucid for this. It's a forbidden CTF. You know what? CTF, I kind of want to see if Legend picks up snipes and flag runs this game. This guy's clean. Hopefully Solitude ain't working. No. I don't want the maps to be like actually broken. God, I love Halo music. Formal communicating like an IGL today? Definitely. Trying to keep the troops in line. Between games, though, Renegades have been going off.
Remember hut control.
This will be an interesting one.
Yep.
SSG defeated them on this map on Sunday. A big part of the reason why was Stellar's POV. We got to watch it.
I'm not gonna go for it away, bro. Every time.
Stellar cooked them with the sniper last time they played this map.
3 top left, shooting at John. 3 top left.
Weak pistol, watch red pistol, watch out, tap it. Two guys, watch
How's it
out,
going, Leaves? Picked a good time to
Go
tune in
on,
either way.
Yeah,
Does he do it again? Stellar with a snipe collection and a thrust as well.
Up mid, weak.
Legend taking max damage from multiple angles. I don't know how he's alive.
On
there, wait. Watch out.
Good damage on Lucid. Damage on Snakebite as well. Nicely done. Formal cleans up Snakebite. Legend lose spacing. Oh, Eco falls off the map. Back into the play he goes.
On the positives, on the combo, on the positives. You can grab it, you can grab it.
Stellar the only guy alive, and he's got the sniper. Yep. That's an OS pickup, though.
Up left, guys, up left.
If he fell, he could be flanking. Yeah, he could be flanking. Oh, wait. They can't be. Yeah, Renegade's spawn location tells him that there's no way he's flanking. Stellar's movement right there just tripped up Optic.
He's OE.
I can't. I got the hut. I got the hut watching, I can't.
I know, I just want to kill this.
How's it going, Cameron? Welcome, guys.
I got the hut to shit.
Lucid.
The hut snake bait. Let's get the hut.
On positives.
He just jumped at me, bro.
You want to party, pan.
There you go.
When they open up a blender, wait, what?
One's a flex shooting me.
In his tunnel. There was a guy in his tunnel. I'm pretty freaking sure.
One's here, probably.
I got the hut, weak the hut. Weak the hut.
That's I'm going crazy.
Yeah,
bro. He spawned and there was a guy in his tunnel. How am I seeing this?
Arch up right. Sniping.
Yo, get me in the lobby.
There's somebody on max you right there, John.
Sniping, pushing tunnel. He's coming to John. Or snipe free, or step left. I'll give you on John. Give me two on John.
Watch it above the rat, guys. The rat.
Top left, weak starter. Watch out, tap in.
No, below him as well. Low tunnel. Yeah, you know what? When you're locked into a gunfight, it's hard to see the peripherals, though. But good cleanups out of Optic. Good cleanups out of Optic. Yeah, they got a lockdown on the map here. They got to get HUD control, though. They're going to spawn him in HUD here. Always coming up. Okay, prioritizing that. That makes sense. Lucy going to get decked. Beautiful stick. My God, this guy had a frame to work with, and he finds the stick off that low altitude jump there. That was nice.
Hurdy.
Sticky's coming. To the back room, we're both weak, John.
4 maps close. There's been moments, but the Streets one was pretty convincing. Fortress ball was relatively close. Or bomb.
Hey,
Dude, absolutely.
Stellar with a shutdown on 2.
Yeah, they have a snipe. They have like a bullet snipe.
Yeah, it's
I'm
there's
hiding
two
in her, I'm
separate.
hiding in her, I'm hiding in her, I'm hiding in her.
He's sniping guy. He missed.
Just at the match.
Yeah, they've lost SR in
I
phase
got
here.
one more. Yeah, he has a snipe. He's
But
sniping
recently,
them
they've been having more trouble with this map. They lost to Nemesis here yesterday.
Watch Mohawk, watch out, Mohawk.
Back flag weak.
Watch out, Mohawk, watch out the hood, watch out the hood.
Okay,
all.
okay.
Two dead.
Dust is down, bro. Dust is down. On his X.
On the map,
They played 2 hills on Solitude, and then the game crashed
Let's
basically
go,
gibberish.
I'll vent going back.
And they didn't play Solitude again.
I'm guys from the hut.
They won half the
Watch out
game.
the hut, watch out the hut. Better.
More coming, more.
He coming. He's
Come on,
hitting through.
Play
Hitting
kills,
through.
play kills.
He's
Go
on
back
our
down,
flag.
go back
Yeah, our flag.
Formal letting them know to play kills here. Legend coming back to guarantee that pick. That was big, yeah.
On the rear now, Lucid.
He comes out with a win. That's easy access to their sniper on their side of the map. They can reset here. Bound just living top mid. Finds a trade on Stellar. Opportunity to push out the HUD here for Legend. Down low. Got thrust. Forward, yep. Makes sense. That's a good escape. Moment he starts getting shot in the right-hand side as well, he cuts out quick.
Stop pushing me, pistol and hut, pistol and hut.
He's still got a thrust. Snake bite finds him from the HUD.
Snake bite.
I got one.
Back one.
3v3.
Okay, they're sticky sniping. And
Ooh, shut down by Snake bite again. Now Stellar cleaning it up.
2 are pistol right now. 2 are top.
Formal's got to cook him with a sniper.
Okay, I'll back ramp quick. Watch out back ramp, watch out
They're
back
pushing
ramp.
tunnel a
Watch out
lot.
back ramp.
SSG. Lucid dead.
Yeah, top left right now.
Top right sniping, green pistol.
They left the Solitude
Green
Hill,
pistol
just
sniping.
chalked it, and they didn't play it again. Match count is data hype says 5-1, but technically it's like not quite 5-1. Optic. It's hard to explain.
Nice weak. Watch out,
Or
nice.
Lucy getting out with it. No, Renegade cooks him.
He has it, they have it.
Renegade from the plat finds the angle with the BR.
He has a sniper right, I think.
SSG still gets the OS.
Okay, I can flank that,
That was close.
Come on, man.
Sniper your pauses. I took
I
a
can
pause
flank-
west,
I
number
can
west,
flank-
number
Legend off
west,
a huge
number
flank here.
He's stuck me. Absolute
Oh,
hood.
awkward timing.
Absolute.
west. Nice.
One can be in a flag. They can be in a flag.
Gunner base,
Yeah,
gunner
one
base.
stop
Top right,
right. One stop right.
I'm looking at John.
You guys are top right.
I'll be 100% back flag, John.
You guys are top right.
A lot of good intel for Legend.
I'll look.
One shot. He
Weak
coming.
vent. Weak tap in and weak vent. And they're
Oh
flank.
yeah, guaranteed dead.
You guys tap in weak.
People. Just get out.
Top right, you go with the sniper, me.
Yeah, one's like a flag.
Because he controls
Top right,
Optic.
kill me.
Wait,
Top right
what?
with a fucking commando. Goddammit. Watch your Mohawk now. Watch your Mohawk.
I'll snipe shit. I'll stick it.
One
I'll stick
gets
it. I'll stick it.
sniped,
Hurt.
one
Watch
gets
out. Watch out.
sniped.
Should be an easy cleanup on
Top
HUD.
right.
Top
Got stuck.
Top right weak.
You couldn't have been.
Legend a sticky magnet in this game, bro.
Nice.
Both Eco and Lucid finding him.
Alright, weak.
Bro, the pacing of this CTF is interesting, right? A lot of slow playing.
Hit me back flag.
A lot of flanking through tunnel.
You got me up.
3v3.
Mohawk snipe. Snake bite.
I'll flag weak. Watch out, Mohawk.
Snake bite dead here. That's a big kill too. Dropping that sniper.
2 are pistol.
He's still alive somehow. Finally found by Bound.
Here, I'm looking right. Go somewhere right now. Inner pistol, yep.
Just
Top
trying
right, you go weak.
Playing so far back on the map, right? Optic hugging the back perimeter from the spawns to HUD here.
One's a Mohawk.
Our box, you go weak.
I'll snap shit. Tap in,
I
tap in.
think Formal still has it? I think so, yeah.
Tap in 2 shots. And one guy back ramp.
Watch
I'll
it.
stickies.
Yeah,
3v3.
Stickies going. I'll back.
Should be a dead player. Eco coming out with a beatdown. Cleanup. Okay, time to get aggressive. Right back up to center map.
Okay, always.
Ovi coming up. Good timing to get their kills for Optic. They can get a huge advantage off this.
I'm with you.
SSG will spawn in time to fight back on Ovi, but they got a map
Watch
advantage.
it. Our back ramp. He's probably our back ramp. West guys.
On the snipe also.
Legend playing for it. That snipe was picked up by likely Stellar.
I have voice.
He gets out. That's huge. Stellar, there he is. Finds the body already. Is he pushing out Stellar here with what's left of the OS? Oh, he overextended to the side kick. No, that's him.
Watch out, they're hurt. Nice, they're hurt.
Nice cleanups here. Bound finds one. Snipe kill coming in too.
One's a flag probably.
Formal cooking him. Doesn't find a second. Former toxic pro or something? People hate him? Nah, they just have their own perspective on how the team split up. Is all.
Let's go back flag.
He's not. I don't.
Back flag.
Yeah, he's Mohawk.
Nice.
I'm dead. Hard out. Fuck. He's a kitty pole going. Shock.
Shock's weak in him once he go. He's on the dynamos right now.
I don't know. Formal keeps it pretty real, man.
The flag.
Up one shot, one shot.
One shot, back flag.
His
One shot, back flag, snake bait.
mindset coming out of that Kason win, I thought was pretty.
Nice,
Respectable.
Go.
Or the loss at Kason.
They
all get ego.
One guy being bound.
You have to have an ego. Just it's more obvious with some players than others, or more outwardly, obvious. That's a fly for Optic. It was a freaking battle to get there. They do come out with it.
All the rushes on.
The one's on me.
Back
one's on
right,
me.
Shot back
Still,
right.
I'm top right.
Nice patient
Watch
win.
on still.
Two pistol. Just get a blank man again. Yo, two top left. Two
Top
top
left,
left.
top left, guys. Equals one. And Lucid's weak as well. Sharp shoot. 2 shot top left.
I don't know. I mean,
Top mid, watch out, watch out, top mid, Nico.
I think people are Lucid fans for good reason. I think he was a huge part of Optic. I understand why people are upset, but chalking it up to like formal being like the issue or
One shot on the plate.
Two guys on me, guys. Two guys on me.
hating him
there.
because of it. We don't know the
Get
circumstances.
Back is weak.
No, one top.
Back is weak.
And from what I do know,
Back is one shot.
Okay, I can stop
it's
it.
unwarranted, but it is what it is.
You better pull again.
You're right.
Nice.
On pull, kill me.
Look,
And then you
Flag.
can actually shoot him at
Flag
the
That's a
is weak.
huge
Go ahead.
rotated a stellar. Could be getting out with this.
Top right.
We're getting peppered by Eco on top map here too.
Barbie.
It's about to be 1-1.
I'm up
Yeah,
front.
yeah,
All right.
HUD control.
He's aping me, man.
Mirror, mirror.
I'm invested. Lock in, chat. Lock in.
On size one.
3 minutes 40 left on the clock. OS out of picture.
He's mad.
SSG still putting pressure on Optic though.
Yeah, give me-
Watch out,
Eco, what the
Top flag,
movement
guys.
out of Eco? Eco comes in, jumps to the ramp, thrusts out to the right. Legend cannot track the man. Good trades out of Optic to keep this alive, but Lucid with 2. That's the opening to get the pull. It's going to be staggered though. Yeah, Stellar with the touch. Lucid with the backup on the hut here. They will get some progress on that. Legend doing what he can. They got to push out to hut as well and try to stop it. Overextension for Legend to slow this down. Beautiful movement. Snake by shooting the nades. Shuts him down. Big 1v1. Big 1v1 win from Legend. Punches an opening and an opportunity to both take the sniper and pull a counter. Optic stopped the flag as well.
Two guys.
Snakebite spawn now.
I have snipe.
Yo, Max.
Oh, he didn't get the snipe.
Two guys playing for me. So
Dead, he's dead. Can he play the sniper?
Two guys on me, guys. They're gonna have
He
snipe.
somehow
Two guys
didn't
on me.
collect the snipe on the way out. That would have been a good opportunity to play the snipe off the map.
He's Mark something. He wasted 3 bullets.
Yo,
Yo,
I'm hitting the back room.
one dry on you, man. Right.
I'm hitting in the back room. I'm gonna kill.
Got him. No, he's 2 shots top right. He's 2 shots top right on the block.
Yo, chat bickering, bro. We doing okay, chat?
2 top right.
Us. Top left, same way.
One's going off. Just stay on flag, John.
Same way, still left.
One shot, take one.
We got
In the vent. You might go back ramp.
I mean, I get it. This esport is more fun to watch this season because of the the dynamics between Lucid, Formal, all these different players.
3 dead, guys. 3 dead. Let's get
Yeah,
equal.
yeah.
Let's get Kevin.
If it wasn't for roster mania, this shit wouldn't be as interesting as it is. So, have your, I don't care who you're a fan of, as long as you guys keep it somewhat respectable. Friendly banter is good.
Slow down. Melt me up from Mohawk.
Oh, he's still sitting, teetering on the edge.
I'm shooting Mohawk.
Formal on top of it. Can he get it? He won't be getting it right away.
Don't die, man.
Good peeks out of Formal here. Renegade with a sniper. Going to back him up from the hut. Flag being pulled. Renegade with some coverage here. Formal looking to toe the OS. They're keeping him off it. He finally gets it. Formal kills Lucid from the Mohawk. OS now planted. Optic with a huge advantage with a minute 35. Renegade snaps onto Eco. Flag moving thanks to Bound. Legend looking for an overextension here to back this up and guarantee it.
No, you're okay, bro. You're okay.
You're okay, bro. Wait, they haven't moved it. They got to move the flag. Lucid in trouble. Nice. Clean up. Bound does die. That flag will continue moving. Renegade takes a long path.
He's hurt.
He might die on the route here.
Top left on me.
Oh, he takes it high to sidekick and he gets out. Legend dead.
Left hand back ramp.
Oh my
Our
god.
snipe shoot, in their snipe shoot. Snipe dead. One more top right, our backup Eco. Our backup Eco. Go right.
One shot. Watch the top right.
Let him know, Radiant. Thank you, brother.
No stickers.
Flag one.
Shut the stickers. Two guys, one shot. Max damage.
SSG pull it with less than a minute, bro. They're trying to make it work. They're staggered, though.
Okay, what's a hurt? One shot.
That is just good Halo right there. That is just
Jamsey?
good Halo.
Is that it?
God.
Brother, thank you so much. Hold on.
On me, Tommy.
This shit is getting chaotic with 40 seconds left. SSG, once again, they'll lose the numbers, though.
I'm looking at right. Top right, wait, snake fight.
They got to find access to the hut. There comes the push, right? Eagle coming in. Renegade waiting for the chow. Renegade's ready for this.
Top right, down, top
He
right.
cleans that up. It might be GG's, man. With 28 seconds, Renegade Ego chowing out the...
Watch the back flag.
Yeah.
Back flag.
Stellar drops. Snakebite gets a kill. Numbers advantage SSG.
Kitty pool, weak.
One shot. I can't.
Yeah, he shot the nades, fuck.
Absolute.
14 seconds. It's got to be done. Jamesy, welcome to the way, brother. Let's go.
Top right, weak. One shot top right.
Welcome. I appreciate you. Sitting at 14:06, bro. We lost. What were we at? We were at like 14:25 or something. We lost like 20. That's crazy. I love you guys either way. Let's go.
I didn't realize we were still on that one flag, my bad.
25 and 17 at a Renegade was at 21, 17 at a Bound. Legend with the lowest kills, 10 and 21, getting shut down that game. It did not look like he was negative, like a 0.5 KD in that game. It did not look like it.
The guy one shot behind you, and then he can't peek you. You could just try and
He had the second most damage in the lobby. 15 assists. That's why. 15 assists, bro, and he went 10 and 21. Wild stat line at a legend right there, but important part of the puzzle there.
Wait, Origin Slayer.
This is looking rough for SSG as this goes on. You know, as Optic continues to pull away.
That is just
Barbosa.
good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo.
My God. 5 gifted Barbosa. You goat as usual. 52 total in the channel. Clive, welcome. It's Seppi, Boom, D's Nuts, and Soldier. Welcome to the way. Thank you, Barbosa. I appreciate you, brother. As Optic continue to like create a gap in the scrim, do you think SSG thinks about that at all? Do they care, right? Like, it's 6-1 now. It's technically like 5.5, right? I don't know. On Halo Data Hive, it's going to say 6, so we're just going to... I can't decide, bro. 6-1, I guess.
Slayer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, we don't have slam control. Don't cut that bucket, like at all.
It's all practice. It's all practice in the end of the day.
Are you hitting Mace fast?
But
yeah,
the dialogue coming out of that Sunday scrim was an interesting one, right? It was one of optimism for SSG.
Yeah.
People seeing progress in the team, and they're hopeful about their chances of, you know, surprising us at Arlington. And at the same time, there's a question about whether or not Optic are showing inconsistency, right? Like, it does shift the dialogue in the community, even though the team isn't going to think about it like that. What's the dialogue coming out of this one?
Another one, rocket guy.
One DNF.
One shot
I
bottom
could
mid.
do,
Grass one. In our trench. Nice play, nice play. Two more bottom mid. Just staring at snipe. I'm looking at server.
Red server rockets.
Nading him.
Grass.
How do I do 5-1-1?
Watch your back, Spear. I'm watching your back, Spear.
Nah, this is too confusing, bro.
Yeah, blue bear, weak. And
Blue one, no,
blue bomb me.
Chat's not taking this as practice. This is like, this is tournament right here.
Blue cave seller.
It's for the bragging rights, right?
Snipe for me, weak seller.
For the chat conversation, every single win is a big
deal.
deal.
They're not spawning there.
Regardless of whether they're money on it.
Watch out, blue cave.
Spawning red.
Slayer Origin is a tricky map for Optic.
They
They lost to SR in the Kason LAN on this map. Frosty dominated, right?
Level 2 shot. Eco, one shot Eco blue level. Top rocket.
Another test of their ability is whether or not they can find the coordination on this map. Formal has said in interviews they got to work on this. They don't know the spawns well enough.
Both hiding.
He's weak.
Above weak seller, him once. I'm looking. Yo, red up weak. Red trench, one shot, snake bite. Look at him. Elbow, one shot, lucid absolute. Stuck. Still there. I'm looking at cave, bro. Cave. One shot, reflect seller. One shot, reflect seller absolute. Guys, one more red cave.
Nice isolation, my god. Have patient one tap right before he dies. Good efficiency.
Nice. Red cave still.
Forbidden score was 3-2, I believe. Optic 3-2 or Optic wanted.
Yeah, he's weak.
Still blue.
I'm playing silver.
Is that it was 2-1? I might be tripping. Might be 2-1.
What the hell? Blue. Two guys blue maze now.
2-1, my bad.
Nice go. Two guys blue maze. There's another one bound. There's another one.
Rocket's coming up soon.
Slow down. I have you, Spear.
Formal definitely IGL in this team right now.
One shot. Okay, two guys red maze.
Getting cooked by 2 players. Legend doesn't get out with his life either.
One's red BR, one shot.
They're staggered now. SSG advantage to get the Rockets here.
We're playing side? Okay. Oh, winner, sorry.
Won almost every scrim. They didn't play SSG though. They never played SSG in scrims.
One shot, blue side, 3 guys, snake fight. Dead.
So it kind of makes sense, right?
Red, silver, and blue level. Red, silver, and bottom blue, base for me. Chasing.
Last year at least.
On rocket shot, I'm looking rocket shot.
Yeah,
bottom middle, one
Formal
shot.
Garden renegade out the rocket pickup.
Red window, one
Should be getting out safely.
Red window, one shot, lucid absolute. I'm looking at rocket shoot, John.
Great denial on Lucid as well.
Red level 2 of them.
Ready to give a safe haven to reposition on the map here. From down low, looking to be patient with the Rockets here.
I can't. Red window 2, well, weak as well, lucid. One shot, red window, lucid absolute.
Lucid wanted a piece of that, man.
One shot, red window, lucid.
Good 30 seconds they're engaging in that fight from Rockets to window.
Someone else look at that.
Is that Legend coming out with Sniper, I think?
John, there's a guy blue elbow or something.
Yep, he saw the shadow.
Two level, main.
Nice fight.
Blue basement weak, Eco.
Eco took a while to react to that.
Yo, blue basement, Eco, one red CT.
Does find the kill, though.
Blue basement.
The amount of time the Formal took to line up that final headshot from above, right?
Blue windows though.
Blue window.
You could be on shot.
Look at him.
I'm going top rocket, guys.
I'm
What's
going
this
bottom,
beef
I'm
about?
going
I got a
bottom
whole
tree, I'm going
video
bottom tree, I'm going bottom tree.
talking about the beef with Formula
Come back to rest,
Lucid.
come back to rest,
It's like a
come back to
20-minute
rest.
breakdown.
Blue sticky. Last guy blue sticky after
I'm
that.
looking
It's actually
sticky,
pretty
sticky,
comprehensive.
sticky, sticky. Shot blue sticky, snake bite. Blue silver weak, blue silver, blue silver, going bottom grass, one shot.
No grass. No grass.
Blue maze one
Up
down,
by
blue maze
5,
one down.
Optic.
You burn stuff, trade.
Okay, good, bro.
Alright, watch out.
Eco and Formal are
Window,
basically the
window.
same
Going
age, bro.
S2 to red
Formal's
couch.
30.
No, he's red maze. Grass. Grass, for sure. He's grass, red maze. Like
Grass one shot, eco,
Sure,
grass
Abdul.
one eco, blue maze John, you can see that.
It's a couple months ago, at least. It was end of last year. It came
Bottom
out.
mid, one shot, snake bite, 2 shot bottom mid, look bottom mid, look bottom mid, look bottom mid, look bottom middle, look bottom middle.
In bottom gas, one shot. Or he's weak.
One shot red maze, absolute.
Yo, get to blue level, Serbi.
Yeah, care blue level. I spawned
Getting into scary territory for SSG here. Optic with a 6-kill advantage.
Just side.
Yo, red double, okay, yeah, no. Red double weak, lucid,
Come side, me.
Hold on, I'm one.
So much going on in these guys' comms,
Top
bro.
catch, stellar. One shot John chasing you. Blue silver weak,
Followed him
John,
down.
snake bite, 2 shot behind you,
Renegade picking up
One shot
Snakebite.
blue,
Not
one shot
quite.
blue,
Eco coming out with 2 here.
Okay.
I spawn right.
like grass or something.
Legend rerouting his positioning toward his team spawns, right?
Window, lucid weak.
Instead of chasing down that kill.
I'm just getting the same.
I know about snipe.
Important moment of the game here. Rocket snipe coming up.
And blue level.
Or just Rocket snipe still in play.
One's blue silver probably. One's blue
You move like Adam? Let's go, kids.
Blue. Yeah, two blue sticky.
You guys should both see you guys. You guys should do those guys.
I got. Stinky.
Trades of money for Optic at this point. Not ready for Lucid on the elbow, though. Finds him. SSG numbers advantage here. Pinching him on the sneaky. Force that trade. Yeah, big kill from Bounty. Stays up. Takes Snakebite. Stays alive in the ledge. Form with a pinch from the window. Missing the timing. Lucid. Bro, with a long-range rocket across the map. The fact that he's got the cojones to go for that is wild.
Another one on you. Run away.
Cleans it up with the bandit. Down by 3 now. SSG are in this.
Seriously.
Should I see Eco? One's like top rocks.
Top
Top rockets on. Right here. Top rockets also. One's a window.
Oh my god.
I cannot look at three.
This is an important moment in the game here, and SSG do dictate the pace for the
Okay, one shot
record.
Eco. Okay, one shot Eco.
Sniper's about to come up.
You guys push me fine, guys.
SSG got better position for snipe. They're dropping as the snipe spawns. 41 now as they take the lead. Optic falling apart a little bit here. Bound dies without a trade. Formal saying it's okay.
Here, Spam.
Somehow they're spawning beside the sniper. They will get an opportunity to fight for it. SSG knows, though.
I think it's like red maze. I think one's like. I think
It would be
one's
what
red
movies is made of if they turn this around.
One's bottom mid. He's like grass.
Red silver, Lucy weak.
Yeah, I got the same. Nothing same.
Everyone playing this so freaking slow. Renegade dying here. Comes off for sake by 2 dead. Big opening for Optic. Form with a thrust now. Last guy alive on the call out. No kills for SSG. They shut all 4 down. Snipe pickup. And like clockwork, bro. Beautiful execution. Spawning them elbow together.
One's going trench.
Formal somehow just navigating the angles, paying attention to comms, right? Does not want to die for free. I don't know what happened. They got dismantled. Most of that was happening on the rest of Optic's POV, right? Formal got 1 kill, but really just trying to escape the angles, stay alive. It's about to be over now. Off that snipe pickup, thrust, guaranteed the kill, yep. Eco dead as well, 48 to 42. And they haven't gotten a single kill off their advantage. My God. Abdal, welcome to the way on YouTube. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Let's go.
Behind you one, man. Nice.
Optic shut it down at the very end, bro. What happened? What happened? They had him at 42. 42 to 40. And advantage state for the sniper. For whatever reason, they weren't. Like, you'd think they would force their spawn into an elbow. Like, why are they spawning in cave beside the snipe in that situation? Seems odd to me, right? They gave Optic an opportunity to control snipe and fight for the sniper when SSG had just slayed them. Yeah, kind of choked under pressure. I don't know if they played too slow to retake the map. Like, they pushed out an Optic and then maybe played too slow to wrap back.
I can't get like any info.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mikey. Welcome.
This is the way.
Yeah.
They cooked this season? No, I mean, it's too early. Let's see Arlington, guys. This is all practice. It's all practice, but it is looking very different than Sunday. Looking very different than Sunday right now. Finally warming up. Here's hoping. Yeah, we're going to watch Lucid next. Only got 3 POVs for this. Score on Sunday was 9-7 Optic. Yeah. It's huge, Vegas. It's I don't even know what you're saying, bro. It's massive. The Scrims, right? You're talking about the Scrims. This matchup is freaking huge, bro. Lucid POV. This is a good match to watch Lucid. Optic have a weakness in neutral bomb. They did win the Fortress today. Can they figure it out on Aqua? They lost this to SSG on Sunday. Lucid could showcase that they're still dominant on this map right here. Or we could see more signs of Optic's progress. We're deep into the scrim now. SSG need to wake up. Really start making it competitive. Get some wins under their belt. Or else this could be very lopsided in the final score. Another Optic SSG scrim. Already, I know. When's the next land? In less than 2 weeks? Not this weekend, but next weekend. Next line. No more online tournaments or anything leading up to it. It is literally just scrims. So we're gonna be keeping tabs on everything, right? I'm not sure if SR is playing today. Safe to say we're pretty locked into this matchup. But we will see SR Nemesis later in the week. We got some stuff to look forward to. Lucy getting mixy here, pinching off that info he knows he has. Eco finds the kill, so he wraps back to look util now too. Got to start rotating the bomb here. Finds Legend. Snaps on the bound. Bait and switch. Not enough to keep Lucid alive. Snakebite does get the trade though. That bomb is moving. Got a shell on the util side of the map. His Stellar rejoins from pink. Can they work together and kill him again? Formal first to drop. Numbers advantage SSG.
This is the way.
Kitty Drool. Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
This is the way.
Gonna keep Legend weak. How we doing, Kitty? It's gonna be mixy. Legend got an important pick. Lucid gonna start this? No, he's looking for kills. Cleans up Legend. Legend getting the beat down is huge. Double stacking out P-Door to find Snakebite. Snakebite doing everything he can to delay. It's not enough. Optic will save it. Good attempt at a SSG. If Lucid somehow headshot executes Legend, avoids the beatdown, that could have been different. Seen any shy coverage on them? What are you talking about, Simple? Yesterday? FaZe SSG? No. SR played FaZe, I think, on Monday. Or no, they played LG on Monday, and I missed it. I wasn't there. Optic with a counter? They're not going to get it. Optic with an immediate counter. Not going to work out. Lucy going to walk this ball back through P. He's been seen. Eco can help him. Guarantee the fight. You got to respect the fact that even while one-shot, Lucid is so ready to re-engage. Make sure he keeps his teammates alive. And then it becomes a team fight, right? He's not playing for himself. Placings on Major 1. It's going to be either SR or Optic, just off what my brain tells me. SR in the best position to win in the first Major. But my heart says Optic. SSG have been showing some progress, but enough for me to be convinced that they're going to be anywhere above top 3. Like, not yet, you know? I could see them placing 3rd. But FaZe gives them trouble, so you never really know. In my head, though, or in my heart, I say Optic, SR, SSG, FaZe. In my head, it says SR, Optic, SSG, FaZe. According to results. But we're still rooting Optic. Everything else is a complete question mark. Outside of top 4, I have no freaking idea. So volatile. You don't know who's going to bring their A game on LAN as well. Like, hoping Complexity can find some sauce. They've been super inconsistent. No, you're kidding. Nem is Woodham's team. Yeah, they're a big question mark too, right? Nemesis, the #1 ranked team in Europe. They're boot camping. They got beat pretty badly by Optic yesterday, though. They started the scrim confidently, and things fell apart. I like this rotated to loose. Oh, I liked it until Formal shut it down perfectly. Cuts the sight line, gets space on the map, does not get out with it. Optic putting pressure on him. Nice cleanup from Stellar, going to slow him down. Give him a chance to play out for Camo here, too. Camo now up. Optic prioritizing a good shutdown on Formal. Formal finds Eco, though. 3v3. Lucid look for the kill on the jump up. Teammate will find it. Legend somehow getting out with camo. Maybe over-prioritizing that player on the window, right? It didn't matter as much as just shooting top mid in that situation. Lucid might have selected the wrong target. Not that it matters. That's a camo out of play. Pretty much, Sheldon, yeah. I think yeah, Europe could definitely come in different. I see Woodham's team breaking top 6. I don't know about top 4. They'd have to really surprise us. I do see him breaking top 6, though. But then they'd have to shut down, you know, C9. TSM. TSM's going to be hard to shut down. TSM could be our dark horse. Oh, you're right. You're right. It is 1-6. One did not finish. But you're right. My bad. That's perfect. I forgot we had the DNF in the score. What I do or change? I don't know. I want to listen to their comms. Safe to say they're all more well-equipped than I am to help themselves. Most I could do is just watch back their game after the fact and break it down. Tips on how to play the mode. I mean, control car side over P side like SSG is currently doing, right? You got to punch through this side first, force spawn them in the fridge, of course. Make sure you get your kills before you desperate the plant. If you're in P2, don't push out fridge. Lock down the sight line here. You're seeing it happen right now, right? That's a wonder nade, bro. That bank is sick, too. Take notes on that one. Slide forward, bank off the low ramp up to the window. Saw Stellar, Legend doing that, I think, the other day. This is the opening they needed. They got him on fridge. Luce is going to go for the plant here. Renegade dead as well. This should be a point for SSG. Drops it. Teammate in the vicinity? No. Wait. Formal, the only guy alive on Optic. Somehow that's enough. I thought they had it.
Oh, that is just good
Mustard
Halo right
Castle.
there. That is just damn good Halo.
My God. I'll be honest, Mustard. I don't know if that was damn good Halo. But I appreciate you. Thank you for the first time sub, man. Let's go. Welcome. Why didn't he hold? He could have held it and gone for the double beatdown, maybe. I'm not really sure what happened there. It looked like they had a pretty guaranteed advantage. Formal's the last person to kill. The beatdown speed is faster with the bomb than it is with any other weapon. Pretty sure. Stagger him once again. Optic gonna get out with this. Optic definitely feeling the pressure. SSG with like multiple opportunities. Not capitalizing. Starts to make you wonder if that's just, you know, a sign of them eventually getting it done. Unless they get shut down by Formal in the back of the base.
That is just good Halo fight right there. That is just
damn good Halo.
My God.
RSMithy Optic. I could call you Optic, brother. Thank you for the sub, man. With Prime. Let's go. Welcome to the way. I love you guys. The hype's been unreal today. Let's keep it going. Do I have a ranked team I play with? I don't have a ranked team. No, I usually solo queue. I'm a solo dolo warrior, bro. Eco, gonna cover it with Stellar. They gotta get the plant this time. Lucid watching the cutoff from Fridge here. Both Util and Fridge might be open in this situation. Getting shot by P2. Snakebite lingering in the back of Yellow Base. Not much you can do from that position. And you gotta hope for the best. That little Gandhi hop from bottom is that Legend or Formal finding the angle, killing it. Progress on the bomb, but not enough to make it happen. Legend getting a backsmack on Eco and Renegade getting out with camo. Beautiful shots out of Eco, or out of Lucid, right? The nades on both sides, but not enough to shut him down. And he comes back with a vengeance, bro. All that work at a SSG for nothing. Stellar with 2 on the feed. Renegade still roaming with the camo. They got to neutralize him. Ever thought of competing? I've thought of it, but it never ended up happening. And I like talking about the game, so I'm pretty locked into this. Definitely fantasized about it, but, you know. We took a different route. SSG not quite putting it together. And you're starting to wonder if they're going to lose the first point as a result. Yeah. Stellar lock it down. Util going to make it very difficult to plant this one. Lucid looking to clear out back base just in case somebody's lingering. Looks like somebody is in the back of the base. Good call. Trying to get dead. Time to move the bomb. 3 minutes still. Talking to her? I like to talk to you, yeah. Yo, what a bait. Bomb down on the ground, baits legend. Thrust in the back pocket here. 3-shot beat down. Yeah, he wanted to thrust forward, right? Beat him down, try to get a trade. That bomb should still move. Favor of SSG one more time. They're going to try it again. 12 minutes of, yeah, maybe one plant is what it is, Zach. I know. Same type of thing with Fortress. It's like we just hammer him, and, you know, hope that one gets through eventually. Got to be fridge spawns here. This is a really good-looking lockdown. It's fridge spawns guaranteed. They've got coverage from util to base here. Lucid putting damage, but not taking too much in return. Trying to be... Somehow Eco and Stellar are dead already. Okay. I take it all back. They keep making progress. Not planting it, though. Snakebite getting aggressive in blue, opening up, hopefully, an opportunity for SSG to get out with camo. See? That play from Snakebite was smart because it made Eco's job easier. He takes the death. They get the camo in the process. Renegade? Coming out of nowhere? It's a tough game on to watch. I hear you on that. Okay, once again, numbers advantage SSG. Optic taking a beating here. Can we get a single point? I dream of the day we remove Sol from Ace. It's a shame, bro. They try to add new game modes and they just don't work out, do they? I don't feel like Assault is completely chalked. Like, I want to believe that there's, I don't know, either a better map or adjustments you could make. I don't hate Aqua. Rather watch Husky. It's basically Husky Raid. Come on, let's be real. It's a more elaborate Husky Raid. Didn't late jump on him. Renegade now looking for him from above. He gave up his positioning. Optic advantage. Hold on. They're all dying. Lucid walking out front base. That's a horrible stagger. They got to get the rotate, though. With that timing off the rotate, they will spawn one more time and get an opportunity to fight for this. It's going to be mixy. Lucid might be able to wrap up through top mid quickly here. No, he's going straight for the nades. Skill jump it. Eco from back base. Renegade with a back smack. Numbers advantage. Optic bound from top mid. He's crossing it. In with the defense here. Can they make it happen? They can't. Optic! Double stack it on the plant with 35 seconds. And what was like 5 attempts at a SSG? Optic on their second attempt. It goes in. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Not like this, bro. Not like this. That was insane. Legend didn't have to do the man like that. He didn't have to do him like that. That was rude, bro. That was rude. That was rude. Oh, my God. It took a while for Optic to get an actual attack on the base, but once they did it cleanly. SSG had so many opportunities. They played such a great neutral game. From center map, they controlled the camos way more than Optic. They had the ideal setup every time, but they couldn't find the cohesion on the collapse. Optic always out-defended them, right? I don't really know what the key is. We saw a couple moments from Lucid where, you know, maybe he could have got a double beatdown with the bomb or something. Like, I don't know. But Optic with the way they stacked the map there over the bomb for the plant, and then Legend just to icing on the cake at the end there. That was brutal. That was brutal. Not gonna lie. Recharge King of the Hill. It is 7-1 with 1 DNF. The scrim continues. At this point, if they play 14 games, Optic has won the scrim. So if SSG like suddenly lock in and win everything from here on out, Optic still will have more wins, assuming they ended at 14. Optic's coming for SR. Is that the dialogue now?
Same thing, John. Same thing. I'm not
Be
trying to
careful,
match you.
okay? Just because I'm not going for it, they think I'm going for it, so they're throwing shit at you, okay?
Okay.
To explode you from Ming Pit.
DNF is they just didn't finish. I don't even know if I would call it a tie. Optic was winning, and then they got packet loss, and then they just didn't come back to the map.
No,
Bottom mid weak. Weak Mangler.
Walk in,
Mangler and bottom mid.
Legend.
Yes, Camo. One game Mangler. One game Camo jump and one
Legend
game.
carrying that energy from Aqua straight into the 1v1 bottom mid, but SSG do get camo.
I'm getting into gold, I'm getting into gold, I'm getting into gold, I'm getting into gold.
They may be in there already. I think
Is that death cam enough, though, right? They didn't find him.
Glass on you. Glass going long.
Gotta push up pipes with formal here. Oh, he found camo.
Gold, absolute
Camo.
gold, fighting towards
Pipes
that
dead.
ledge. Dead.
Surprising that he got that kill, right?
Long. Glass and R2.
Formal calling out pipes. Legend distracted by camo, comes back, still finds it. 1v1 Lucid again. Wins it!
Nice, let's probably chasing that.
Legend, like Renegade, does that. He gets the oxygen into his system. You hear him do that breathe in every time something crazy happens. Legend does like a on the tail end of the gunfight. If he's about to die, he has like a sharp inhale. We're living. Oh, we're not. He definitely has Lucius number right now. Yeah, he plays just about lock 200, so it's somewhat similar to the LAN experience, exactly. Then you got people like Bound who play 500 plus.
Red weak. We can red. And red, two guys in red. Two guys in red.
This is a transitionary area of the map to be. You don't want to linger here for too long. You can spawn your team in C if you're sitting tower too long. He rotates off of it, finds the long range nade. Again, not again. The little jab step strafe on Lucid right there. He was about to cook him. Legend give Lucid trouble. Once again, Renegade locking tower here as they control the map. They're going to spawn them A in this setup. Interesting. Either A or C spawns can work. By having C, it actually gives Formal a chance to fight for camo. I think that was the intention. They spawned them A to put him at a camo disadvantage.
He's going 3 P-Bucks.
They wrap pipes in gold now.
They're
Watch out for him.
They're going to lose camo. The intention out of Optic was nice there, right? They organized their setup to give them camo advantage to fight for it, but they lost it. And they split the spawns gold somehow. Lucid! Bro, they keep finding 1v1s. And Legend keeps winning them. Legend's got his number, bro. Low key though, one of the reasons Legend got MVP, not just his versatility, he's one of the hardest players to beat in a straight up 1v1. He's extremely difficult to kill. I would trust Legend to win a 1v1 over just about anybody in the league. Yeah, he's 10-5 right now.
You get a really good spin. You get a really good spin.
It's a big part of the reason why he got the MVP.
Kill glass.
Just suck me in the hell, fucking hell.
Where do I see Legend individually? Like top 3? He's up there. I mean, last year, yeah, definitely. This year, we're still figuring it out, but he's up there. He's bro again. The look away 5, last second, right? Walks him down, jab step 5. The sprint between the strafe, last second, just one good one.
Glass.
See, Legend's a super versatile player. He's got the speed of somebody like Bound, but he's also extremely efficient with the objective. And his shot is icy. He's very hard to kill. His movement is creative in every 1v1. He never just gives it to you. He always does something fancy in the middle of it. He won't just straight up strafe. He'll always like weave something in. Yeah. It's a late jump, or he's got a slide mid fight, or a look away like sprint, or he's gonna G slide mid fight. Good bank. Despite everything we're seeing, Optic are losing this pretty bad, right? Legend might be shutting down Lucid in a 1v1, but SSG as a team are winning this game. They're up 2-0, bro. We're too, enthralled by this man's POV. Legend is the only one actually playing very well on Optic statistically right now. Doing everything he can. Optic get that with camo here. Coverage for Bound with the nade. Get denied by Snakebite. Gonna have to hop out the hill and take A here. Cool. Optic taking their time with this hill. As long as they have the A anchor, they'll continue to get spawns in a comfortable position to fight for it. Controlling A plus gold is important. Bound spawning long haul. If he can delay, this is a big pinch from Bound. Insta-key. Thank you for the follow. SSG putting so much pressure on A that Bound spawn flip. Well, they might win the fight for A, though. Yeah, Eco Lucid with their kills. Bound dead as well. Legend last alive. All of Optic playing for Legend right here.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So important out of Optic to play for his kill. They isolate the guy in gold and ignore everything else to ensure Legend stays alive.
I'm gonna give it steps.
Damage on a stellar top cat here too.
Batteries. Watch out batteries. Needles. Watch out to lose it absolute.
So bad for sticks.
This is one snake white
Right
tap.
of Legend
Watch out
Scream
back tap.
behind him and the stickies. Yeah.
One shot, door, one shot.
Watch out back.
Bro picked up a grapple off his spawn. Am I tripping? Spawns on a grapple. Lucid takes him this time. Nicely done. Augie Slice, thank you for the YouTube follow. Nobody got Lucid's number? Like his phone number? That might be right.
You have it?
Yeah, I do.
Try to get him.
SSG still winning this as a team, bro. They flip the map. They got the A anchor. Long range 1v1 with Lucid. Skips out. Renegade punching a hole into A here. Off the shields, he'll navigate. Back to center map. Yeah. They're gonna give this up. SSG might be taking this game. If Optic turned this game around, it would be crazy. At this rate, I don't know how Optic takes this. They need this hill. They gotta somehow ice up on this. It's not gonna happen. On Snakebite,
Kill him.
they do have a decent amount of time, but
at
at this point, they're going to be bleed them dry, right? SSG playing for kills. They got camo control as well. This is going to be rough, bro. They're spawning A. Wise to play time? At this point, it's wise to play time, yeah, at this point. Especially with the camo. Like, whoever's playing, yeah, it's somebody's sitting back silo with camo, I guarantee you. They're hiding. They're being, like, super ratty, right? And they're staying out of the hill. This hill is harder to defend and easier to control once you've got like a setup around it, but bottom, mid, and batteries after that is going to be extremely difficult because it's center map. So anytime they burn here is just money for SSG. Lucid taking the fight again. Picking it up. Streaming championships like this? Well, be kind. Death by Pizza, but yeah, I'll be streaming as much as I can, brother.
I'm hitting pipes.
Glass.
Yeah, huge contrast. Cali, huge contrast from the last scrim. SSG looking like they're going to take this one, though. Maybe some signs of momentum. Shut down Lucid here. Two dead. They will get in the hill, but they only got 1 minute. 1v1 Snakebite. Walking him down. Beautiful peeks out of Legend. It's not enough. Shut down by Snakebite. I think Stellar backing him up. Mobbing with the follow. Thank you. Optic with a pinch here through long haul. They'll get their kills. Tower push incoming from A. Yeah, already on C. A spawn's open still. Yep, pushing it for Turbine. He's going to jump on the outside of Turbine. Yep. He can wrap all the way to the bridge. He whiffed it. Camo coming up. Beautiful movement on the Legend. Kind of deflated. I think they know that the chances of winning this game are pretty low.
Get to me. He's gonna be here.
Legend's doing so much on his POV. It doesn't feel like they're losing watching this guy play right now. He's dead here.
Grapple going better.
Stellar maybe hiding grapple.
Grapple long, I think.
SSG sitting in awkward positions, making things very difficult for Optic. Lucid with a big double on the feed. Shuts down Snakebite. Lucid for back stacks. Killed by Bound. Eco Stellar, they find their picks, and with 18 seconds, there is no saving this. They manually. I think
when I ever shook, like, can't go in the hill, then. Because, like I said,
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even hear you say anything.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's fine.
I would have gotten no. I had no idea.
It's like the same thing happened in the life ball. I was saying like I have snipe, but like no one wants to grab it. It's all good. So
This is the way.
Yeah.
This is the way.
APG's mortgage.
This is the way.
Thank you. Welcome. SSG get a win on the board.
That 1-8 push did actually almost work. Were you guys on bottom tower? Yeah, I killed the hook.
Is this signs of momentum? Do we believe, chat? Do we think this scrim is just chalked up for SSG, or do they suddenly start bringing it back? 7-2. What was Legend saying? I can't really tell. I was trying to listen.
They would have killed the guy that I got weak, and then the gold guy would have been fought, and that's would have been live in air. Would have broken him. That's all good.
Just some hindsight conversations at this point.
Fine.
Rocky!
That is just good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo. Oh my God.
Brother, I agree. Rocky, thank you for the gifted, brother. You're popping off, bro. You got 88. This man passes 100. We got to give him a VIP. PVT, Parts, Lion, Shicky, Scythe, the Shevin. Welcome to the way. I'm not sure how many VIPs I could get. At some point, we might have to look into that. But Rocky,
So
you've been incredible, man. Thank you so much.
It's actually 250 to 0 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
We've been sort of like imbalanced watching Optic because there's 2 Optic POVs and 1 SSG, right? So we're watching like double the Optic games because I want everybody to get a turn. So I think I'll be going formal next. No problem, Alex. Good to be here. How we doing on YouTube and Twitch today, guys? We've got 1,000 on YouTube. Welcome. Please like the broadcast if you guys are hanging out. I'm trying to push to 64K by the end of the month. It's going to be a grueler. I need all the help I can get. 342 on Twitch. Let's go, Twitch. Thank you, Rocky. This is loud. Eventually, Faison. Eventually, yeah.
It's like, bro, like trying to break... Like,
I sniffed you out. Oh. Consistently been in the top. He's a talent for sure. He's also like, he's done a lot for Halo. Lucid, one of the few pros in the scene that actually has created a ton of content and provided a lot for us. He deserves the support he gets. It's going great, Robert. How you doing, brother?
I'm gonna go off the card.
You want to do that?
John, you should just play hidden.
Is it a close 7-2? Some games are close, some games aren't. It's competitive.
They just don't even show face tower, John. I'm just gonna.
And with SSG winning that last one, we're wondering if that's like signs of progress.
Okay, one goes to west, right? I can get a weak goes there, okay?
There might be time.
Formal POV, Strongholds, live fire. Optic confidently won the Strongholds recharge today.
I just got randomly bombed. You guys have both weak as shit.
Lucid POV next game.
Guarantee snipe before you get flanked. Guarantee snipe before you get flanked. Get out. Above you.
I think he deserves the support, yeah.
Cuts one. Keter also snipe by weak. I need a Keter. Keter weak, bottom center snipe by.
What was that song? The light is green, Halo 5. Light is green.
Keter and cuts. Cuts is weak, Lucid. 3 shots in him.
Why'd you coming out with snipe off the opening here?
Someone help me on camo?
Yeah, Formal gonna play through cuts to give his team access to camo. Great damage on a Lucid here.
A-pot, snake bite. Hit him once.
Fine
A-pot on the
snake
box.
bite
A-pot on the box. He's going in there, I think.
Optic coming out with camo. Snipe
Last guy
control.
screen.
Mount trying to back off with it. He might not be safe. Mount needs help.
I'm watching your big door, I'm watching your big door.
He's cuts right now. Cuts. He's just hitting cuts.
Meeting.
Cuts. You're going Keter.
Okay, no, wait, they have a snipe is a big door. They're gonna push B,
Recharge Strongholds was pretty definitive.
Let's go away, John.
Yeah, push it.
At one point, it was like over 200 to 11. I don't know. I can't remember the final score.
I'm
I'm going top in.
No, pose on me, pose one.
One minute.
Alright, let's get back in.
I can spine dummies.
Be one shot.
On C, I'm pushing C again.
Let's go see.
On C, weak seller.
Hold it.
See that.
Zach?
One C.
No way!
See one.
Zach with the 5 gifted memberships. We got 5 new members on YouTube.
I'm coming back screens. I'm down hit
Appreciate you, Zach. Welcome back, Jamie, Synergy, Daniel, Anzolo, Orange Crush. Let's get it.
Last guy might be.
My God. That's a quick 3 dead for Optic off a trip cap. They got the map under their, in the palm of their hands.
Oh, yeah, I'm helping you.
Spawns it back A.
Is that him?
Don't go. Give up.
Dummy's weak, man.
Gonna go A+.
A-pot now.
It's not over already, bro. It's still way too early. But they got an excellent lockdown on the map here, right? Coverage from back B to C. Reading them on their approach here. Yeah, Lucid dropping completely isolated. Bound gonna die through cuts. Formal playing this slow so they can play together off the fight on C here. Isolate snake bite.
One shot, guys. Snake bite. Dead.
Beautiful cleanup.
I'm looking at.
Spawn's open in A here. Formal getting ready for a fight. Yep,
One shot,
Lucy on
on
the
the
plat.
nade.
Bound gonna shut him
Smaller,
down.
smaller, bounce.
They're dictating the pace of this entire match right now, bro. Camo control twice in a row. Formal grabbing the BR off the back of the turbine as he backs out.
Screens all the way out, screens.
Let's see what he can
On
do.
the west by himself. Eco.
Eco just looking for Formal with camo. Got him one shot already. Numbers advantage SSG as they do break out to B, but Formal can get the sniper.
One shot cellar. One shot mid cellar, absolute. Hey, pot again, snake bite.
Doesn't get out. Snake bite, big shutdown. Snake bite getting out with the snipe there too. Huge play out of PJ. Does he live with the snipe? No, he died.
They're gonna be on each spree. I'm on spree.
That snipe might have dropped into bottom mid.
Let's go.
Formal whiffing that jump might hurt him. He can get crossed up from A plat. Just not careful.
Dead.
Finds Eco though.
He's bottom middle. Going for snipe.
Huge
Yeah,
win.
play for that guy. PJ.
He went Peter or cuts or something. I was like,
Oh, wait, it's not.
Yeah, this game mode is fun. There's only 2 maps for it though too, Chandler.
Weak.
We need a new Strongholds Oddball map, like a new ASIM. Bro, they're getting cooked. They're getting kind of ran.
Joe, maybe rat, Keter, maybe?
They're getting kind of ran, SSG. I'm not going to lie. Trip cap spawning of dummies. Renegade in the tower, watching them off that spawn.
We get pot, Stellar.
Stellar isolated. They might have spawned back B with Stellar's position.
One more was a pot of me, Zubi.
He's completely weak, bro. Formal's diving out while one bullet snake bite finds him. Beautiful shot at a Renegade, locking down B.
Yeah, get the. We need the room B. Down play for 3. Yo, I'm on OS.
Renegade playing is super slow with that snipe, right?
Two cuts.
Now get a G slide out to get the touch. Well, Renegade backs him up. Formal loses the fight out cuts. Legend with a wrap. Back smack by Stellar. Rarky with 2.
And top cuts also.
My God. Quibs, DSL War. We're at 14-21 out of 1,500. I'm trained, baby. Thank you, Rarky.
John, the 2-1. I'm hitting save.
Yeah, I couldn't, bro.
I'm showing to the half. And AME Stellar.
Zach, you're a go for the 5 gifted, man. I didn't say that already. I appreciate you, man.
to see a thing. I'll see one shot sniping.
SSG off a trip cap.
I'm looking at spree.
Arlington is next weekend.
One shot 7.
Not this weekend, next weekend.
Cuts to me too. And top cuts and dummy door.
SSG needs some momentum. They might get it right here. They got snipe control. They're double stacking through cuts here.
One shot pot.
Get Mixie and A. Where's that snipe? Absolutely just shredded by the team. Legend with a huge win on Stellar. That's camo access. Spawns back tower. Legend will be fighting somebody off back tower.
Nest. 2 nest.
Back B? What?
2 nest. One pills. One try to go. Absolute.
I don't know if it's because they spawned.
I can't.
Maybe spawned tower previously, right? Formal.
It's okay. We should.
Wrapping A plat. All of towers open, but they spawn B.
I'm hiding bottom.
I'm hiding. You guys do whatever. On it.
SSG bringing this back. Okay.
Going bottom middle.
One shot nade. Check what. Keter Stellar. Keter Stellar twice.
Great comms from Renegade.
A1 behind you.
Lucid prioritizing Formal over the fight right beside him.
We're split up. Get peek. Hiding back B probably, John. Hiding back B probably.
Go see.
I'm going to see. Nice kill, John.
Take your time, Matthew. Go on.
Hey, spawn bounce.
CB hold.
Play for snipe. One shot dummy door, absolute guys. One cuts.
Does he push it? He does. Keydor as well. No, whiffs it. Gets the trade at the very least.
Rat tunnel back to A right now.
Snipe control right here from Renegade once again. Sticks him. Dies though. Snipe with the trade. Snipe's hitting bottom.
Get. I'm baiting the snipe.
Yeah, baiting the snipe bottom bit. Through dummy door here.
They have the snipe somewhere, guys.
Could use the AI scan, right? He saw it on the floor. It's no longer there. It either despawned or they picked it up. They liked it and they grabbed it.
One shot A sniping, guys. On the pistol sniping.
Uses the AI scan to reveal that the snipe's no longer there.
Let's get snipe.
So should repulsing up top mid.
I'm looking Keter.
Trip cap.
Rat. With snipe. We haven't sucked. Rat.
Easy snipe control for Optic here. Formal's turn.
Bottom enemy.
4 shots.
He wants to see, I think.
SSG trying to trade C to slow the bleeding. They're in trouble now. Overdid it there? I don't know. His follow-up life has been fine.
Hey, it's Stellar. One shot big door.
Finds the body. Somehow Stellar gets the kill. Stellar with the ego play. A white wall. Snipe still back. Yeah, 2 shots back.
80 big door. Nice, Sean.
Optic with QT control as well.
Oh, yeah, spawn.
Renegade QT from B to C, I think.
Yeah, back B. And then two.
I got the whole map locked down. How do you save it at this point? Gotta win the 1v1. Formal with the patience in the final shot. Maybe a little too patient. Stellar gonna get an A.
We need 10, guys.
238 and counting.
Okay. One shot out.
I mean, they're just diving at him in A. SGG's.
Nice
Cooked.
job, guys. Fucking no. Good fucking job.
Shyway is so biased. Shake my head, my head. Eh. All I'm doing is calling a spade at this point, right? Like, at the end of the game, they ran him over. They ran him over first half of the game. SSG started fighting back halfway through. They showed, you know, they had some fight in them when they had the snipe control out on cuts, right? But safe to say, it didn't last long. Yeah, they had him in a headlock at the very end. Formal's like trying to IGL, like telling his teammates to like slow down. They just bum rush A and kill everything. He's like, all right, you know, okay, my teammates are too good, bro.
We're dead, bro.
All right, Lucid. Fortress CTF, Lucid POV. Nah, you can't ban that, bro. What? I say the green wall now exclusively. This might be too happy-go-lucky of a song for SSG's follow-up game here. Here for Biasway. Well, I love you for it. Feel free to stick around. Having 1,000 chilling with me on a Wednesday on YouTube is pretty hype. I'm not going to lie. Pretty biased, kid? You talking to me? Stand up, foot? Biased towards some damn good Halo? That's what I like to see. That's what I want to see in the chat. I'm bored with Lucid, Fortress, CTF. Snipe control. Like to see this man beeline for it. Hoping to see a clinic out of Lucid in this game. Some signs of life here. 2 dead already. SSG do win the opening strat. Dual snipe control, Stellar, on the opposing hut. Best case scenario for SSG. Or at least it was. Renegade with the team shots right there. Going to shut him down. Snipe very quickly collected by Eco to keep 2 snipes in play. Already getting a body on one. Stellar can push that out with the bandit. Might lead to an opening for a pull here. 2 dead. Off the map control. 1 trade. Final player in the map. It's Renegade who wins the 1v1. My butt cheeks clenched on that one. I'm not going to lie. Renegade with an important 1v1 gives them the only access point to defend the flag. Who's going to dive out in front of the flag, give his team an opportunity to collect it more safely. Finds Formal. Looking for Renegade in the top of the tower. Repulse in the back pocket. No, somebody's got to get a touch. He's coming back for it. Bound dead. Renegade last up again. Dead. Looking like John Wick on the map, bro. In the courtyard, spinning. Taking faces. Cost you nothing. Thank you, Radiant. Hell yeah, brother. Trying to get this up on your YouTube homepages. Beautiful kills at Elusive. Drops 2. Still looking for a pinch here back base. They'll toss the flag out. Progress on the second. Still got pressure in their base, but Optic might break away here. Yeah, Formal coming out through the arches. Lucid was not ready for it. Formal was not ready for Snakebite on the tower. Nice revenge. Lucid looking smooth on the map, that's for sure. He typically does look smooth. SSG being on the same page, though, is a different story. Eco on top of OS here should be their collection. Wait, Renegade shut him down last second. Renegade! Swiper, no swiping, bro. Lucid was not aware he was there. Neither was Eco. Snuck in last second. Picked up the OS, got a kill. No longer in play, but Optic on the attack here. Snakebite the spiral. Does force a trade, 3v3. Stellar needs help. Finds Legend. Bound and Renegade working together in the bottom of the base here. Looking for an opportunity to pull that flag off a stagger. Bound does collect it, takes it through Armory. Good safe route for Bound. He's going to throw it out and bait. Was the villain back when you were a FaZe fan? FaZe was, well, I mean, yeah, it's all perspective, bro. It's all perspective. Some people say Formal is the villain this season. Would I ever consider trying to get an HCS commentary? Funny story, actually. Yeah, I'd consider it, Robert. I do love this, though. Optic tie it up off that pressure, huh? 1-1 here. Lucid getting sneaky. Looking like a stutter step. Disguising his footstep. Oh, he didn't play it! Renegade did not play it. I don't know if it's something about jumping straight up at the very end there. And all of a sudden, 2 snipes in the hands of SSG. That's a pretty big blunder. No, you just I guess haven't been around until recently, Robert, is all. Anyway, we're just focused on the stream today. Yeah, I mean, Renegade was trying to play it. I think he jumped straight up, and all of his forward momentum was gone, so it didn't go anywhere. Presented his... Low-key, though, kind of looked like that. I'm not going to lie. He whipped around. Optic once again with the numbers. Off that tower control, and the snipes. Very quickly, the momentum flipped. Formal with a blainer off spawn on the Lucid, and the OS. Do they have it? Make the score text red or white and add a shadow? Alright, eventually. I know some people in chat have been sending me, like, JPEGs and whatnot that I could use to present the score and the team logos.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Joseph Stay, thank you for the YouTube follow.
This is the way.
Legend will win a 1v1. Taking down Lucid on the spiral. Flag out courtyard, and we are adjusting our settings mid-game. We're changing the axial from 3 to 2.5. Bro, okay. He's not gonna miss now. He's definitely not gonna miss now. Leo, thank you for the 100 biddies. Oh my god. Shit, Leo. That was a quick sense change right there. Did you guys get the full intel on the sensitivity? Because I didn't. I just saw his axial go down a half step. If you're lowering your axial a half step, that's his aim, right? I guess he's trying to make his aim feel more responsive, like as if his gun feels heavy, maybe, is the intention. No, I just thought it was funny. That would check me, though. If I change my sense, I'm chalked. This is Lucid's POV, Leo. For sure, Zach. I trust you, bro. He missed a diagonal headshot. Axial, lower axial dead zone means lower latency on diagonal movements on the right stick, I guess. It's kind of confusing setting, I'm not going to lie. Lucid out from the courtyard. Yeah, looking to get the OS and defend his base at the same time. Cut the angle. OS supplied. Good opportunity. He's going to get beat down. Good back down, but he loses the OS so quick here. Nowhere near as powerful as it was in other Halo games. Do I have a vid explaining the dead zone? Sort of. The axial dead zone is one where I don't ever really explain well. I've got 5 tips on how to aim like a god video or whatever that talks about settings briefly before we get into the aim tips. And then I've got a settings guide from 2021. Beautiful shots out of Lucid. Safe to say the axial switch was everything right there, bro. Miquin content creator for Envy? Really? Good for him, bro. That's incredible. I didn't know. Is that new? Did that just happen? Holy crap. 4 dead Optic. Flag moving. Guaranteed. 2-1 right here. Snake bite off a no-scope blainer. Punches an easy access point to the flag. I don't know, Dustin. They're winning this game. Lucid playing defense from the basement here. Formal up in the tower. This man is all over the sandbox, but yeah, does he dare chow from this hell? Stellar Eco Snakebite pushing at the left-hand side here. Nades coming in underneath his base, though. Somebody's definitely in his base. 1v1 Formal. Formal with the positioning advantage. Loses the fight. Nasty shots at a Lucid. Another fight with Legend this time. He's weak this time. He's at a disadvantage. Almost finds it, bro, on the vertical right there, right? The little reposition. You got to keep moving. You got to be so difficult to track in that type of gunfight. Formal not happy on that one. He's got 4 minutes to find vengeance. Renegade in the back of the base going to delay them, but numbers advantage SSG should give them access to... I don't think OS is up. I'm tripping. Eco has it. Sorry, they got it. Eco coming out with OS. Repulse just spawned beside Lucid. Spawns in the back elbow. Could see a pull opportunity here. 4v2 right now. 3v2, 3v2. Renegade one shot dead. 3v1. Spawner's coming up now. It's looking guaranteed. We're a good luck charm or something, bro. Good luck charm for the Lucid POV. Shredding them with the commando. At this point, it doesn't matter what he does. He could twirl in center map. He could change his settings. Eco's taking this one home. That's a 3-1 win, and the third win for SSG in the scrim. Now 8-3. If they keep this up, they could actually show us something special if they can keep taking games like this. Last 3 games, SSG has won 2 out of 3. A little bit of progress in the scrim.
It just feels like war, dude. It's like it feels impossible.
I trolled that fucking one scenario really bad. Other guy OB and like one of them like OE'd and I thought I could just get a free kill.
At 2.5 axial changed everything. Yeah, what do we know, right?
Yeah,
Is that a little sense change, bro?
Hit both times twice that map.
That was their best map in mode? Fortress CTF? No, it wasn't. No.
He was like hiding on this one or something.
I mean, they have had moments, like during the offseason, before they even formed as an Optic team, they definitely had some like record-breaking games there, but I don't know if I call it their best.
Yeah.
Did not finish, Stefan. Bound struggled, had a rough one. They lost the opening strat, and both snipers in the OS off the rip, right? That was a hell of a way for SSG to just start the game. Put them at a disadvantage immediately.
John, you should go top stacks.
A lot of screen tearing on the Legend POV here. Straight up it.
Alright, I'll do it.
I assume that's what we see and not him.
We did just slide in
Depending on the map, I don't know if I would do that. Nimit. I mean, Lucid. Everybody has
I got melted.
Some people change their
Come on,
sense
come on,
in their settings, and it works well for them. Like Snakebite's the type to do that too, like change a sense or settings mid-game.
Can I go for ball? Nice.
It really depends from person to person. It's, you know,
Shark, come on.
there's no cut and dry answer. For sure, Dobby. He's definitely up there. He was season 1. He was a god with the commando too.
Watch long B.
No one there, no one there.
Come on, weak pass, come on.
Too long right now, too long right now.
Yeah.
One's going C5.
So that's weak.
I don't think they removed Forbidden from ranked.
Yeah, they're all spicy, they're all spicy, they're all spicy.
It wouldn't make sense to remove Forbidden because it's still in the HCS lineup.
One shot.
Make that.
Eco shut down Legend.
Make that one shot.
That ball's going to go out for SSG here to A as they find an advantage off the opening strat. A spawns for SSG. They will be fighting somebody tower.
He's literally right back.
Bottom top there. Anglo did. I'll get top there.
Sticks him.
Top there, I don't know if he's weak.
Jumps at Eco trying to do damage off the explosion, right? No problem, Garvin. Welcome, man.
Up tower, really weak Eco. What the fuck?
That's weak.
No one going.
Weak pipes.
One shot bottom A, one shot bottom A.
Here, man.
Shocking pipe. Come on,
Let's go A.
Tower. Last guy, bottom tower. Going main door, bottom main. Gonna be bottom main now.
Watch it. Shot bottom A.
Nice win.
We have your cross.
Legend showcasing a similar discipline to Formal in that last shot. Quick reaction, snaps on the second. Looking for Stellar with the face here. Almost did it. That looked good, honestly.
Last guy. Okay. He's gonna be long.
Just seeing him, like the cogs turning, right? Lining that shit up on Snakebite. That's such an awkward position. Up flick to the face here. He can cut off the spawners and see if they're here. Or the pipes.
On camo going for it. On camo.
Good shroud right
Camo
there.
going.
At
Bottom
Lucid.
mid camo. Camo main
Lucid
ground.
getting
Watch the top end.
Eco dead here as well. Numbers advantage. Formal can, yeah, track down Lucid with what's left of his
Let's
shield.
get main ground. I have to reload. Nice.
And then rotate to C here.
They're gonna spawn red.
Yep. Blocking C, bomb to C.
That's a good play, Ben.
Or ball to see.
I'm getting on.
They might spawn
Good efficiency out of Optic here, completely locking down SSG, the center of the map.
I'm playing Silo, John.
Tom's got coverage on
Big
gold.
glass. One shot glass.
They're damaging them early off their spawn, not giving them any space to break out. Big win from Lucid on down right there. Stellar with the win on Legend. Yeah, they will have to play this in a second. Pinch coming in from long in pipes.
Now, John.
Shot coming up shortly. Bound with the pipe spawn. Ball reset.
Wait, first guy go steps.
Shot away. Watch out, but I mean,
Oh my God.
These are old
Go,
Optic
go, go,
skins,
go, go,
John.
go, combo.
Just got
You go,
combo.
you
I believe.
Combo. On ball,
Oddball,
on
oddball,
ball.
oddball.
Yeah, the whole
Oddball.
Optic team made a switch to like a
Like
like a season 2 skin or something. It's kind of heat. I'm not gonna lie.
On battery.
Check, guys, on check.
Spawn
On check, going battle.
Bottom mid, aping. One top bottom mid, orange or one. Do that.
Long on me. Long and see, long and see.
Somehow kills Eco.
Had
Had no business coming out without a trade there.
Yes, yes.
Got a shoulder peek on Stellar, bottom goal without taking damage.
Next week, next week.
Trippy, one shots. One shot tax.
How coming out the kill?
I see.
Spawns and C.
I see back us.
Shock and
Yeah,
ball
I
and
have
gold.
shock.
Yep, staggered time here. You can pass the ball to a teammate, ideally.
I've checked.
I'm looking at
You got the one, I have
I'm
checked.
so close.
Pushing down. Him twice.
Legend needs to speak up a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, kill me glass. Glass and bottom right, Sabri.
Some of Legend's comms, I feel like, come out. He's hard to kill, but come out so softly.
Nice.
Nice. More on ball and then one goal.
He just wanted somebody to pick up the ball so he could start doing this.
Scammer.
Battle.
He's gotta get out.
Push me, they're gonna push me.
Watching Trace. Yeah, chasing. Eco's one half
On
ball.
ball. Yo, Chavan, shoot me, Chavan.
Yeah, I don't even think they heard him, though. Like, the way he said it, like, it's hard to prioritize his comm over everything else that's happening, the way he said it, you know?
Stacks.
One sponsor bot, two.
Stacks, sensible.
He's still within me.
Legend's impossible to kill, bro.
Nice ball.
Drawing attention, staying alive, back batteries, looking for the face of Eco, won't find it. Top 8 CAD, and from Sneaky at the same time, he's getting crossed from multiple angles. How is this guy alive?
Watch out.
It's a body on Stellar, jumps back to avoid the pig, and Renegade with the trade.
Yeah, Chavan.
No, it's about one shot.
One shot.
Yeah, do that. Last guy.
Long, he's
Last guy Eco. He's glass. You have a grapple, man.
In red. We gotta kill her.
There's some playout pipes here.
I'm one.
SSG now spawning, yeah, C and long.
Wait.
Yeah, they flipped it. They pushed C so hard, they flipped the spawns.
Just time.
The spawns are staggered though, right? Or split. Yeah, somebody in gold, 2 in A.
One shot.
Kind of an awkward scenario. They did not. They didn't plan for that. I think they were trying to force him into long haul, and Formal might have moved a little bit too quickly,
Yep, in A.
and they split the spawns.
He's in A. One's big glass.
What's up, Mister?
They're gonna be in gold. I'm here.
Two guys one of me.
Beautiful peek.
Both by himself.
Shots into both targets, keeps him back, stays alive. He's the only guy alive in tower here. Wait, Renegade spawning on him. 2-player hit out A, pinch on both sides, tag through center map, likely dead to Eco. Almost kills a Renegade with the pickup.
Last guy Stellar. He's batteries or triple corner?
I'm in separate.
Dead.
Rotate.
Looking about.
Pushing.
Nice. They traded.
Top glass, king of ball.
Last week,
Watch out, red.
Beautiful damage.
Bottom mid, last guy single stack. Bottom mid, camera jump.
That's free ball time once again. We're 1 minute.
This is the way.
Seaborn, thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome.
Make it.
Long haul spawns here. Long haul are pipes. They're leaving pipes open.
Watching your bottom tower. Watching your bottom tower. Bottom mid. Camera jump going tower.
Yeah.
Bottom tower. Bottom tower weak.
Still dead.
Bottom tower. Okay.
They're holding C plat for camo here.
Top guy.
They're gonna get that camo.
Top weak.
Get ready to play the ball here at 82.
Man weak. Two guys tower man.
SSG can flip this and get a setup. Unless they die, bro. Legend getting a trade there was big.
Yeah, Piper.
I think it's heaven with camo. Top A with camo, guys. Camo top A.
The death cam right there.
Top A, come on. He's there in this corner. There. Weak top A. Two shot.
They removed Forest, did they? Okay.
Watch out, pipes. Dead.
Dude, the sandbox on the map was insane.
Let them. Fuck the ball.
One shot shock, absolute.
Spawn bottom A, spawn turn.
One shot on batteries, R2-1. Dude, that's
Nilo on top red.
23 seconds.
You can kill the ball for free, dude.
Yeah, ball in bottom mid. Beautiful pre-nade. It'll deal damage, not enough to kill it. Snake bite, he weasels out last second. Here comes the pressure from Bound, though. Bound dies. Optic now staggered for the push. SSG could shut them down. 1 bullet from death, your Legend. Even though he's 1 bullet, he's still trying to find ways to evolve himself in the pipes
Rich coming.
fight, right? Did they get team spawns or did they rotate that ball? They're rotating it. Snake bite getting out through A. Into the pinch from Bound in tower. He's shut down. 13 seconds. That's GG's on round 1. There's no saving this. Optic are way too clean at Oddball, bro. SSG showed some real signs of life in the live fireball, but the streets was not close. Recharge so far has been pretty convincing. Optic's Oddball, I think, just in general, is at the moment is their best, most consistent game type.
I'm going bottom beer, going on stacks.
I'm going bottom in.
Would BR the bandit has a faster time to kill than the BR. And note that hitting headshots doesn't matter on shields, right? You can hit somebody in the toe, you're gonna do the same damage if you're hitting shields. Just the final shot matters. But yeah, the bandit has a very slightly faster time to kill than the BR.
Yes, going single
BR's
stack,
better
single
long
stack,
range.
single stack, two stacks, triple stacks, triple stacks.
Or at least it's easier to use long range.
One's on.
I'm gonna push shower, guys. We push shower. Watch our bottom. Watch our bottom.
Always gets one when he plays ball. He's good at taking somebody with him.
Better, two shot. And top tower, I think that's camo.
Yeah,
Watch out, top
his stream is tearing. It's not
Top
mine. It's
camo, watch
Legend's
out, top
POV has screen tearing.
Camo.
I'm not sure if he's actually seeing this or if it's just his stream broadcast.
Less probably.
Yeah, he's long.
He's gus. We have recross.
The BR is fun. It's a different kind of style of aiming. and
Last week. Check less. Check
Check
less, he doesn't
I
bait.
prefer the bandit personally.
What?
Eco with a big win.
Get ready to play.
Legend sound a little checked off that one. Not that it matters. 14 and counting here. Optic getting some staggered time. They'll play the ball at center. Snakebite drops 2. Renegade now isolated. Doesn't trade it. Eco comes out. SSG. Beautiful damage out of Snakebite. They got a chance to toss the ball up the bat ledge and start the setup. Melee, reload melee. Yeah, that's actually a combo. Low key, just staying.
Nice.
One's an A, John. One's an A. Lucid.
Still 2 more. Yeah. Yeah, if you beat down, reload, beat down with perfect timing, you'll save a few milliseconds or something like that on the second beatdown.
Okay, one top tower. Try to go
Low key a button combo.
Shut up there.
It's very minor though.
Trying to come glass.
Ballsy.
Two shot glass. Still glass, two shot. One to one.
That wrap?
Hey, done.
Nice.
Both Snakebite and Legend were trying to patiently 3-shot each other. So they're hugging.
I have a grapple for
Nobody's
this
beaten
camo.
down, right? The discipline. They're in each other's faces just trying to 3-shot.
Watch it. Grapple on max one after that.
Come.
You have grab.
It's been in the game since launch. Like I made a video talking about it like way back. But it's so subtle that it's not really very useful. But the pros do sometimes take
What's gonna
advantage of it.
reset? Touch it. Oh fuck.
Bottom in.
Note that having a sidekick, any light weapon beats down faster than the bandit, right? If you got like a one arm, like a sidekick or a plasma pistol, that by default has a faster beatdown. Are we actually arguing about that? Alright, guys.
Could be long.
I'm
Watch
here.
cross.
I have it.
Then go bottom mid, careful.
I can't do cross.
Optic with a setup.
We spawn here.
They're trying to suss out camo, I think.
I'm baiting it.
Rest it.
Trying to push.
Legend just ready to drop the ball and shoot.
I'm in the corner.
Optic number disadvantage. Legend gonna play tight to formal here. Throws it at center. Formal dies. Legend last up. Yep, they found him. Big win. Big win on Snakebite. He did barely any damage. Lucid with a freaking blaner. Yeah, ready. Lucid ready to peel his face off.
We should get time.
Shock and ball sitting together. SSG on top of it. They'll try to play that up front gold. Can they do it though? They won't. Eco dies. That might be shot control for bound as well.
Price one shot in bottom A. Fuck.
I'm pushing C, guys. I'm pushing C.
Stellar. 1v1 Legend. Sticks him. Beautiful stick out of Stellar. Legend knows Stellar's looking for that beatdown. He's creating space. He's got a one-shot advantage, but Stellar's got a backup plan.
Where?
What? Do one shot batteries? One shot L2. Nice.
I guess stacks. We're going to see steps scamming. Just stacks on me. Stacks again.
Yeah, I mean, I respect any of the beliefs you guys had, but let's stick to Halo.
Camo now. He's on camo. On camo.
Batteries.
I'm okay. Bottom mid again.
Yeah, he's gonna get a camo.
SSG coming out with a lot of camos.
They have camo.
Long.
It's not amounting to map control though. Optic doing a really good job of just denying them with it. Sussing it out quickly.
Two guys in red.
There, another patient 3-shot beatdown, bro.
Bottom mid, one shot.
If you're hitting 3-shot beatdowns like that, it's just so effective. Beats his timing.
Yeah, I'm just watching. Oh, he's ghost steps, dude. He's so weird.
Camo hiding in the steps, bro. That was a jump scare.
Yeah, camo him.
Yeah, come on.
Lucy coming out with the pick mid-map.
Pushing, John.
3P bucks, watch it 3P
That C-spawn might benefit Legend if he gets in the fight quickly.
Yeah, coming to run. He's to run.
Up to Goldie goes.
Back on me.
Stacks, I see stacks.
Body's one shot probably.
That's
Body's
stacks,
one shot
that's
probably.
Yeah, Eco playing that nice and patient, right? SSG getting a temporary hold off this. Or you'd think, right? Lucid dying on the rotate somehow. They didn't get it up into bat ledge either. Eco now caught in batteries. Dies to Renegade. Pound. Renegade comes from center map. I was gonna back it up. Snakebite getting pinched.
Yeah, two top 8, two top 8, top 8. Heaven.
They might have team spawn one. Doesn't look like it's Snakebite alone. My God, the shutdown. No, I'm not currently grinding ranked really.
Yeah.
I was last season top 200, but I'm not.
One shot tower absolute on the staircase. On the staircase, one down.
I'm one shot down there. I'm
I got long, I got long. I got long.
Yo, one guy in tower going top 8 cat now. Top 8 cat now.
Yeah, we'll be doing streams like this on a regular basis. Maybe every day this week, bro. I'm keeping tabs on as many scrims as I can. Doesn't just have to be Optic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for camo.
We keep tabs on SR phase as well, right?
Yeah, one beer.
10 seconds to close it out. Formal on top of camo just to make sure SSG don't get it. Interact Adam with the 9 months. Prime Gaming 9 months. Let's go, Adam. Welcome back at 3 seconds. That's it. That's GG's. And it's looking more and more cozy for Optic as the scrim goes on, man. 0 seconds of ball time for Formal. 28 kills on a Renegade. That's Slay leader in the lobby. Is that Psycho, I think, with the follow? Thank you. Welcome. 27-21 at a bound. SSG hanging in the slays, but not in the OBJ efficiency in that one. They definitely control camo quite a bit. 8,000 damage from 3 players on Optic. I think Formal had the most damage in the lobby. He's not picking up ball, but he's hitting shots, man.
We have Origin flag.
Officially worried about SSG? I don't know. It's been a confidence scrim for Optic though. Definitely has been a confidence scrim. It's kind of stark the difference between. It's just 2 days, right? 2 days later, I don't know what was happening Sunday. If they were just kind of like, I don't know. From day to day, you don't know who the better team's going to be, right? That's also why Arlington is kind of a question mark too. Like Optic could come out super hot. SSG could be playing lights out. It's hard to imagine a team to kind of punch past the weight class that we expect to see based off scrims, because scrims do indicate something to us, on team performance. But like sometimes teams just play incredible one day, to the next. Hardy, how you doing, brother? Watching on YouTube on a huge delay. Hello, me from the past. All good, Hardy. As long as you're enjoying yourself, brother. Good to see you. Optic is my wife's boyfriend's favorite team. Okay. Wait, what? Bro, wait. All right.
What do you want to do, John? All right, fuck it.
Change of POV every game. Go from Lucid to Legend to Formal.
Fuck it.
Back at it again, Vinny. What else is new, brother?
You don't need to fight him to the death.
If there's one thing I've got this season, it's consistency, bro. It's consistency.
Cut probably. One day pipe.
We are deep in the scrim. Running out of games to play. This is game 14. Game 14 in the scrim. King of the Hill live fire. Formal POV.
Scamming. I'm looking at camo. On camo.
Lucid one shot. The team cross on Lucid right there. The deep instant. In an instant, his shields are ripped off. Lucid gets a burn on camo. Stella dies off a split spawn and dummies. Yeah, with his team spawning in dummies, he knows it's an A spawn immediately. How many are they doing? It really is up to them. Typically 14 to 16 games in that range.
Keter.
Hey, it'd be nice, John, but I don't know.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm living green.
I have time. I was gonna need
The egos are coming out at this point.
Oh, you're alone, okay?
Formal shutting down Lucid. Clean 5. They know they've won this scrim. If they even care. It's all practice, right?
Definitely elbow.
It's safe to say Optic are feeling pretty damn good. This late into the scrim at a 9-3. Formulate a banana? That's what it was. No wonder he's shitting on him. I'm going to hold it down back tower. Snakebite. Nice use of the combo. At a snakebite. Dropping off a back tower. Finds an isolated kill. Man was solo on the map there. Secret hidden jumps. Dance over his If I played a game of skill jump, horse, or
Bottom mid,
formal,
eco, bottom
I
mid,
think
eco,
I'd beat
watch
him.
my door.
Okay.
Bottom mid, eco, he backed up actually.
Everything else, not so much.
Back green, man.
I got you, Zach. I got you.
Back green. What's your back green? Absolute guy shooting.
QT?
Green done.
Oh, nice attempt. What does he do, though?
What's your pillage? Dead. Bigger back green, back green.
Formal coming out with 2. Looking for
green
3
and big,
back
last
B.
2.
Eco shuts him down
No.
from, I believe, A plat. We got a freeze on the broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I am stalling. F's in the chat. Please.
Your last 2. Get out. One training. No, I mean, get it close. Yeah, get it close. One training.
The frames are looking kind of
Oh, what's that,
tricky.
Jason? Can't really hear you as well, Jason. I'm looking at camera.
Why are the frames like this?
I'm looking at camera. On it.
Is it my internet? No way. All right, we're good.
Hitting him.
Scamming, bro.
Come on.
Trolling.
That's cut 2. Scamming. Both scamming.
Both scamming, bro. 3 dead SSG. Optic take the second hill. They're looking way too locked into this point, bro. I don't know, man. This is it's getting grim.
Yo, white box right here in the
B spawn's guaranteed. They got a lock from tower to A here. Formal just waiting on the nades.
I'm getting sniped.
Lucid the first to drop. And with a comfortable advantage, Formal going to collect the sniper.
I'm looking back green.
B spawns twice in a row. And then splits to OS and dummies after they kill him.
That green still has scam with snipe. 8 times on that bot.
Yeah, Formal dying there. Big pick right there. Off Stellar.
Okay, you should just play for that, man. Okay. You're gonna play for it.
Probably American bacon, low-key, man.
Nice.
Like the bacon strips. Isn't Canadian bacon like the P-meal bacon? I'm not as big a fan.
Small sniping.
You jumped out. Dump small. He's on the way out. Screen seller.
For my fake beard? I can't tell you that.
2 shot screen sniping seller. Yeah, just chill.
What season did I enjoy the most? The most competitive season was
Solar
2023. Who's at me?
Looking at pot.
So probably that one.
I hear that. I'm looking at big door,
Even though I like the bandit meta,
about to big door.
2023 was exciting just as a spectator because everybody was getting wins. You didn't know who the best was.
And one shot, Lucid. And weak. Sniping to one still.
Formal looking to punch it opening through the big door here.
It's
Crazy Blaine if he hits it, he won't. Legend getting out with the sniper. Might have burned the ammo. 1v1 Legend.
Nice fucking trade, man.
This guy is so freaking efficient, man.
One
Found 3 separate kills there, cleaning up eco with a trade. Even bound Renegade access to the hill as they take it. Coming up through OS side of the map and top mid.
What's on the mid? 2 guys in the mid. 2 guys top mid. 2 guys top mid.
Dead.
One shot tape, let's eco going concrete too big.
Hear that.
Be careful.
Look a big.
Nice.
It was one. Snake put absolute small window. That's a small
You're
window.
funny.
I have time.
2 dead.
I'm gonna get out again. in a second. Just get a shot.
You don't have to go.
Ready here.
I'm just gonna cap him, man.
You cap it? No, look at the time. We're not playing time. Get out. I'm watching. One training. We're next week.
Stick him. You're a connoisseur, bro. I don't even know. Just give me the meat, bro. Whatever it is. I sounded wrong. I like meat. I don't discriminate. It's not sounding any better. I'm digging a hole here, bro. I'm digging a hole.
I weak, Lucid.
All right. Can SSG make this a little bit more competitive so we don't have to read the chat?
Irish, dice weak eco. Camo,
It's 3-0 with 2 minutes 30 on the clock.
Dice with camo weak.
I like Tony, bro.
Yeah, go top that.
I'm dead.
Hey, you're okay. Camo guy's gonna push you though with combo, okay? Camo guy's gonna push you.
You're a meat
Dice.
manager. Okay.
Sabri, I'm gonna go pot. Sabri, hold on. You're back in your.
I'm definitely not a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Formal with the cleanup.
It was one shot.
Looking for Lucid.
Bottom mid.
Lucid does not do any damage off that slide. He's cleaned up by Legend and Formal together. Snakebite now dead as well. And they are playing time at this point.
Concrete back green.
Formal staying out the hill, burning as much of the timer as possible, making this impossible for SSG.
Good try. It's like guaranteed snipe.
Making this unwinnable.
Nice, man. I'm looking back green for this guy.
Just stay with snipe.
Vegans are allowed.
Back in cellar. He's one.
But I may eat meat on the broadcast. Just a fair
Pillar
warning.
door, first guy. Pillar on mid. One spawn screens as well.
We literally had a veal
I'm watching,
sandwich
man, I'm watching.
during the last major, right?
Yeah, he's trying to push you. I needed it. He's coming now. And cuts also weak seller. Cuts twice. Time in the vent seller.
Optic giving him so much trouble. What do you do at this point? A minute 43 to cap 3 hills. It is winnable, but they have to like flip the map and have a perfect setup on this. They're just giving him no space to do anything.
Let's get green, Rick, kill me. Let's get green.
We're going to trade the combo out for the sniper. Back these spawns. Got to read.
Could be nice, could be nice, could be nice.
Wonder if I was on.
Nice for now. I just want training here.
One shot weakness, 2 shot nice. One shot
Yeah,
nice.
more going to come from back B. Top mid in a second. Yep, top mid.
A pot, one left for things, Sabre.
A plat.
Actually, stop him, actually.
A pot to white wall. A pot to white wall, Eco.
One scout,
Here.
A minute left for 3 caps.
Clutch one, loose, absolute.
I think it's over.
And all the way around the west.
This is done and dusted.
Color.
3 shots left in the sniper formal. Camo coming up here as well as they look to secure it.
2 coming up, cut, 2 coming up.
Keep it out of the hands of SSG, but
Both coming up.
dominant. The scrim is becoming very dominant. Okay. Formal not having it, bro. 3, get the triple. Trump finds it. Where's the over? Eco. Legend steals the over. That would have been a sick over. My God. If he finds a Blaine on big door on Eco, let's just say he's like sitting on white wall or something. He finds it.
Let's come in.
Okay. Okay,
Oh my God. He's had. Yeah. I mean, he's too locked in. Wandy, he's too locked in.
Staring at it.
Somebody got to cool him down.
Go flap him.
15 seconds. Now just putting damage on the spawns in back A. Should they just end it? They're not pushing.
Not even playing.
Yeah. Oh, man. 14 games played, 10-3 for Optic with 1 DNF. Wow. This is a night and day difference in the scrims right now.
Origin flag and that's it. That's it.
Origin flag, true.
Yeah.
They played 2 hills and strongholds. Optic was up 2-0, and then we got hit by packet loss, and everybody started lagging out the lobby, so they just didn't come back to Solitude. It's been a devastating one for SSG. Still, man, I like to see the progress out of them in that scrim on Sunday. I want to believe that it's just an off day, you know? From day to day, these teams play so differently. Been banned from MM for 1 week. I've been partying with my friends, smoking people in MM. I don't know, James. I don't agree with that, Nomi. But I guess we'll see at Arlington. 600 FPS. Wait. Lucid POV. Lucid POV. Music from the heavens to start the game here, apparently. SSG could bring it to 9-4. Let's see him come out with some confidence out the gate here. Forget that last game happened. All of this is homework, right? This is homework for a tournament. This is not a tournament. It's just practice, baby. It's just practice. Work on your stuff. There's some beautiful music. Oh, yeah. Map count is 10-3, Optic. Data High probably says 11. It's 10-3 with a DNF. Optic was winning, but they ended it early. Yeah, I mean, the only day you can't have an off day is the tournament day, you know, Saturday, Sunday. So it's okay to have an off day in scrims. As long as you're learning from it. Good damage on a Legend. Get a punch and opening to Rockets here. Legend dropping with a sniper. We're just going for it. Formal dead. Numbers advantage SSG. Snakebite going to push up sniper here. Lucid tees in the angle. Somehow dies to Renegade. Does clean him up. Bit unfortunate. He probably could have stayed up just a tiny bit longer and guaranteed his survival. Renegade was just isolating him. That flag went out, but it didn't go far. Thrust in the back pocket of Snakebite here. He is solo on the perimeter. He's going to have to just hide and stay alive. Legend and some of the kills he gets is... Oh, yeah. Legends, I mean, he's one of the top in the game right now. Without a doubt. Top 5 easy. Did not finish. They didn't finish a game. There was internet connectivity issues. OG ping is an advantage for sure. We saw that a couple times on Lucid's POV, like Formal just like melting Lucid with like through walls practically, you know? He got shot over the driveway on streets. There are definitely moments where things look a little odd, but despite the ping conversation, we watched the case on land, right? Like the results of the case on land were pretty in line with what we saw in scrims, regardless of the connection, you know? Like Optic still tying in games with SR, but losing in the very end, you know? Same thing happened online. Scrims, I think, are indicative of team performance to an extent. Some players do level up, but the results have been the same, at least with Kason. Both flags out in the situation. SSG looking to return and get a touch on the existing one. For all 14? Yeah, I mean... You just reaction shot this? Renegade getting out to the elbow, finding an angle on. Renegade finding 2, killing Snakebite. Looking for Seller, finds 3. Renegade with a triple. Renegade with the over. Oh my god. All on the death cam, bro. No. Renegade with the kill tag. What is happening? He died finally. He's a freaking Terminator. Renegade just popped a casual kill tag. Tell me he clipped it. Cleans up 3 from Silver. Double beatdown Eco somehow. I don't even know what happened. That flag is moving. You'd think that's got to be a cap, right? That's got to be a cap. It is. Off the kill tag from Renegade. His death was not in vain, bro. Holy. Stellar coming out with 2. Counter cap in session. SSG looking to find an answer. That flag pulled. Good timing for this too. Renegade this time he's deleted on the elbow. Spawns in the elbow, back base. Now everything's open. Lucid gonna protect it. That's a guaranteed counter. Nice work out of SSG. All right, we're playing a little tit for tat, baby. Uh-oh, he's dead. That nade is... Yeah, it's literally in his vicinity, bro. It's like hovering over his backside. Good counter. Good counter at SSG. It's a war. It's a war, you know? Optic won a battle. They didn't win the war. Not yet. In this game, at least. Nice nade. Gate bound, no options. Legend here with the saving grace, though. Finds the trade. G-slide off the wall. That little wall ledge right there. I love using that wall. Legend just zipping through the map through bottom mid, right? That rotate. He's already in their maze, giving him trouble. Snakebite from bottom mid, finding the angle. Lucid in position to protect him if needed. Hard shots to hit. Yeah, very hard shots to hit from this range. Hits 3. Nicely done. Nobody picks up off of it, though. Snakebite on top of the flag. Does he counter pull? He's looking for a kill from the back of the base. If Snakebite lives and gets a kill, that would be a huge counter opportunity. Lucid did the maximum he could have done in that situation. Drawing the attention, dodging multiple nades. Formal with a shutdown on Eco. Quickly traded by Snakebite. Snakebite made a big play. He made it into the back of the base. He picked up the flag. He got out with it. Veteran play at a Snakebite as a solo man to get all this progress and make Lucid's job easier. Like standoff. Some amazing nads, bro. What? Did you misspell that on purpose, Gary? Come on, bro. Advantage state SSG to get to Rockets. This could lead to a return. 1v1 on Rocks here. Beautiful nade on Formal. Deleted. Looking for Legend. 2 shots. Frame perfect peek over the top of the ledge. This guy's a god. He's peek shotting with his crouch. That was a frame perfect peek on Legend. That's a guaranteed return. Rockets in the back pocket. Just shoot him. Dead. Lucid is cooking him. He's frying him in the back of the base. One more rocket. Done. Flag pulled off the triple. He doesn't even want the over. In the window. He could have got it. Snakebite will get the shutdown. Flag out Silver. Spawns in the elbow. Spawns now splitting the cave as well. But he's going. This man is moving. Tommy Wilson. 3 flags at SSG. Off of frame perfect life at a Lucid. That's a slick win. That's some good looks at a Lucid. Come on. Frame perfect peaks from Rocket. Stays alive. Punches an opening. And off the return, 2 rocket kills. A triple. Almost the over. He had it, bro. I believed. Takes it to Silver. Cuts the angles from the elbow. Comes up through the maze. Nicely done. 9-4. Go to Formal's POV now. Is he mad? No, I mean, I don't know.
We can watch it back right now.
Watch it. Oh, they're watching it back. What are they watching back?
Yeah, that's it.
That's a scrim. That will be the last game of the scrim. SSG, well, overall, you could say, was pretty damn dominant for Optic. SSG got the last laugh, at the very least. That was a good-looking Origin CTF. Almost saying he's going to watch it. I'm
chat,
down to...
We are done. Our CTF was pretty shaky today. It's okay.
Down to watch it with Formal if he's going to do that, unless he's getting off.
You got to take the good with the bad, chat. Like we did, we also won Fortress Bomb, which we never win, and we also won Aquarius Bomb. We also won Recharge Strong.
This is the way.
That's a positive. Uzi, thank you for the follow. Yeah, they lost the Aqua, but they won their 3 worst.
Thank you so much for watching, yo. I appreciate it. E-Booty with another 5 gifted, bro. Thank you so much for the first 5 earlier, and then 5 now.
Okay.
We'll be back on in like an hour or 2, guys, playing 8.
Formal's going to be back in an hour or 2. He's playing 8s tonight. Formal's grinding, bro. Fun scrim. Despite the result, very different result from what we saw with Optic versus SSG earlier. We got Halo Data Hive. We can take a look at the stats and see who really popped off. The positive that Formal brought forward, which I think is important, is they won Fortress Bomb, they won Aqua Bomb, and they won Strongholds Recharge, right? Those are the 3 kind of weakest, most inconsistent map game type combos. They did lose the Aqua CTF, which was kind of unexpected, but the areas where they needed to work, they showed some real signs of progress, at least today, right? You never really know what it means overall or what it means versus SR. Definitely want to watch some Shopify now that we've seen so much Optic SSG recently. Belt to ass. All right. We're barely hanging on to 1,400 subs. You guys have been incredible today, though. I appreciate all the support and the hype. Just trying to load the stats. Got a lot of our subs timing out, so I want to say we had at least 50 of you guys show up. Shyway MM. So I have 3 hours. I got 3 hours of coaching, bro. Tonight. Till like 1 a.m. From 9:30 to 1 a.m. So I guess more than 3 hours because there's little breaks in between. Yeah. I see the porn tab, sir. Which one? Which one, bro? Pixlr editor? Like, come on. On my gaming PC, bro? Come on. The date? No, we're streaming and coaching, Spencer. I'm coaching, just one-on-one coaching Halo until 1 a.m. tonight. But because the time zones are different, right? Like I'm working with somebody in the Pacific time. All right, total scrim. Optic outslay SSG, not by a huge margin, despite the dominance in the final score. 1045 kills to 986. What, like 60 about? 59 difference? Has that unlocked? What are you talking about? Amateur? Yeah, dedicated fab. That's fucking funny. Optic coming out with Katie, obviously. Where's the assists? They beat him in 40 assists as well. The OBJ efficiency. Kills. Who had the most today? It's looking like Renegade, bro, with nearly 300. Stellar getting shut down a bit. No, I am a liar, bro. Stellar with over 300 kills, the most in the entire lobby. Look at this stat line. Like, that's kind of crazy. Stellar coming out with 301 kills over all of Optic by 2, or by, no, more than that. Renegade coming out with 293. The damage. Yeah, 86,000, 88 damage dealt, the most in the lobby. Stellar with the most damage, the most kills. Unreal, bro. How consistent he is, even if they're losing. Lucid, in comparison to some of the recent scrims we've seen, yeah, like generally he puts up more slays that are more kind of comparable to Stellar. A little bit lower this time around. Snakebite coming out with 239. Not the song I'm looking for, bro. Formal was 63, accuracy 65. The top accuracy in the lobby goes to Bound today. Bound looking pretty damn accurate, bro. Locked in with a shot. 86k damage. Formal with 81. Bound coming out with the most damage on Optic. Legend just behind him. Legend with 170 assists, bro. He was locked in with the assists. He had that one game where he went like 10 and 21 and had 15 assists, right? Also had the most deaths. Yeah, Stellar is just in the action, bro. He's taken the most damage. He's dealt. Maybe not the most in the lobby, but I don't know. He's a force on the map, man. He's a force on the map. There's no denying that. Just an off day in online Halo? Yeah, you could say it's an off day for SSG. You could say online Halo does play a factor. I still have faith in SSG and their LAN ability, but will they win? I don't know, bro. You know? SR and Optic looking pretty damn strong. I think this first major is going to go between one of the two of them, right? Stellar consistent online with his 600 FPS. That does help. Lucy gets a buff on LAN. I could see that. Lucid's been kind of streaky today. Like, he played lights out in that Origin game. And then they got shut down, and they looked like they didn't have answers in some of those oddballs, you know? Like, Streets watching his POV was kind of rough. They were dying constantly. I think Lucid is targeted by Optic? Not really, no. They're just trying to play good Halo, you know? They're going to target the player who's the priority in every situation. Like, you can see the way Optic kind of is really good at kind of isolating their fights and selecting the right target. Most players will do that, right? At a high level. Trying to shut down any specific player doesn't really sound like an optimal strategy, right? You got other things you got to worry about. Lucid getting sort of shut down indirectly in some cases, though, like Legend in the 1v1s. A lot of big 1v1s between Legend and Lucid that we witnessed where he came out on top. Power weapon kills. 17. This is a big part of the reason why Stellar gets so many kills, right? The sniper use. He's generally their designated snipe. Especially on those CTF maps, like Forbidden. He's beelining for the snipe on Forbidden. Though we saw Lucid with a lot of snipe action in the Fortress, Stellar plays for the opposite side and stole Optics, right? Optic chilling on 10 ping. Around that, yeah. They play well at Kason. SSG played pretty well at Kason. They beat FaZe, but they were, like, outclassed by SR. SR looked pretty significantly, you know, better. Never played OG during the Kason event. Everyone is losing to SR. Yeah, everyone's been losing to SR. SSG definitely showed some progress by beating FaZe. But the SR matchup was like, whoa. Especially the first time they played them. It sounds beautiful. Oh, bro. What the hell? Light at the end. Halo ODST. Was it a 3-2? They 3-0'd or 3-1'd or something. The first series that they played with them, they like 3-0'd SSG. Did they 3-2 them in Winners Finals? Am I tripping? It looked like pretty confident SR beating SSG.
This is the way.
I think Lucid dealing with Florida ping skews SSG scrims. Yeah, it skews things a little bit. Flippy, thank you for the follow. I don't know how like monumental of a change it is. Everybody gets a bit of a bump on LAN. You know, online shenanigans are a thing in Infinite, regardless of what your ping is. Yeah, like, so there's like there might be an advantage for Optic, but they're not safe from online Halo, you know? Still deal with shit. It was a 3-0 in the first match, the first round they played, and then in the winners, or the lower bracket final, I can't remember the score, 3-0 then 3-1. Yeah, it was like, it was pretty convincing. The first set was not close. The first set they ran them over. Second set, SSG showed up a little better, but it was still very clear who was going to take it. The online scrim stats, I'm replaying that. The scrim stats, despite the online conversation, the scrim stats have been pretty in line with the LAN stats, just between the top 4 team in the short period of time we got to watch them. In some cases, like maybe with complexity, maybe we see something different. I don't know. You got like Sparty on LAN. Like certain players get buffs. Snakebite looked really good on LAN, but it didn't really change the overall result, you know? No, they played twice during Kason. They played the first match of the day, and then later in the lower bracket finals, because Optic knocked SR into lower bracket. No, this is... Here. Halo 3 ODST. Marty O'Donnell. Back at it again. Number 1 on your homepage feed. Pedro. Let's go, bro. Hopefully we've been liking the YouTube. Subbing to the channel, guys. I've been doing this every day. So if you're enjoying this, we'll be back tomorrow. There'll be another matchup. I don't know if it's going to be Optic and some other heater, but I would like to see an Optic SR at some point, right? We know SR looking for practice. I don't know if Optic is avoiding them or if SSG is avoiding them at this point because we know they're the team to beat now. FaZe in the mix too. We could see an SR FaZe maybe. SR and Nemesis, the EU super team, they're going head-to-head on Friday. SR Nemesis. ODST. I don't know who's scrimming tomorrow. We kind of tend to find out last minute, Multiverse. But I do know that on Friday, SR and Nemesis are playing. I love that, Mike. Let's go. I'm putting the work in. We're making progress. Honestly, it's been incredible how much you guys have been supporting. You're good, Nomi. Optic won every live fire in the scrim, 100% on that. They lost the Fortress CTF today. They won the Forbidden. Lost one Aqua Assault. Or no, they won that. They lost to CTF. That was random. They lost CTFs, right? They lost Origin CTF. They lost Fortress CTF. And they lost Aqua CTF, interestingly. And Recharge King of the Hill. Their live fire has been very consistent. Their live fire games are pretty good. Looking better on Recharge today, too. Hell yeah, Jamie. It's good that I can kind of just show up and bring some positive vibes and we can continue growing. I know I have a lot of work to do around the vibes, but I'm here. I'll show up. I'll give you guys the love. I love this game. I want to see this game thrive, you know? Or the esport at the very least thrive. That's it for me, though, guys. I appreciate you all hanging out. Let's give somebody a big raid. Is Mikwin first stream back on Envy? Go give Mikwin a congratulations for getting on Envy, bro. Uzemi, thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome. Mikwin got signed as a content creator for Envy, which is that Intel? I don't know. Maybe go bug him and see if that's Intel about a roster getting signed. We'd like to see a Halo team get signed by Envy. No problem, Zemi. Multiverse Instinct. Mikwin back to Envy, apparently. Yeah, Mikwin's been doing a lot of coaching, guys. He, of course, you know, long-standing pro in the scene. He's now retired, coaching. You can learn a lot from him. I'm likely going to be doing some coaching with Mikwin soon. So stay tuned. Can we get 200 viewers over to Mikwin, guys? Yeah, Ola Snipe, Mikwin, Hook. No, imagine that was the 2017 roster. Thank you, Pedro, and I appreciate the kind words, brother. Looking forward to watching the stream while at work. Let's go, Grant. 185. Have a good one, Twitch. I'm going to send you over to Mikwin. Go give him some love. Good night, Patriot. Peace, guys. Thanks, guys. Pedro, Grant, Matt, Matalis, Jeremy, Mikey, Jamie. Have a good night, guys. It goes up as a VOD, right? So if you miss it, you can come back. You can watch the VOD later on YouTube. Go give it a like. Give it some support. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow.